Hey, good evening. A very warm welcome to the show. We've got loads coming out tonight. We'll be discussing tonight what Transformer celebrity we would love to meet. It could be a celebrity, it could be a YouTuber, it could be an actor, it could be an artist. That's the discussion that's coming up later. But foreplay tonight is just a random bloody Transformer from our collections. We'll be picking any old random Transformer to show you. Andy's idea, and I'm well excited. I've got a brilliant choice next to me. I can't wait to see what you guys pick. Plus all the usual pickups and quiz and social corner. But tonight Pete can't join us, so he'll be back next week. And we really miss you, Pete. But we do have the ever handsome Spiderfather and Bisto joining us tonight. Plus Housewife's favourite, Andy. That's both of them are ever handsome. That was a duality. Ever handsome.
Right. We're showing the delivery, Paul.
And Bisto. Plus Housewife's favourite, Andy, is with us. First of all, we're going to do news. Before we do news, though, we've got a really special announcement. So first of all, thanks for joining in. We are going to do something a little bit crazy on the 5th of June. We're going to do, it's a dream of mine. Andy's finally conceded and is going to do it, a 24-hour live show, Transformers a Show. So it's going to be Transformers a Show, starting the normal time at 8 o'clock on a Friday night. We are not going to stop for 24 hours. We're going to go all the way through to 8 o'clock on Saturday night. My liver's already hurting. It will be a monster show. And it's not just for a joke, it's for Mary's Mills. So we're going to raise money for Tofu and Mary's Mills, doing a 24-hour show. We've had already, I won't go into the details because we're going to show it all to you next week, but we've had some amazing gifts given to us to either raffle off or do a little auction for, which we'll be doing into the lead up and on the show, plus loads of giveaways as well. The stuff that's been donated, you're going to want to see it because it's so cool. Something that's really bespoke as well. Some amazing stuff, some custom stuff. I can't tell you about it. You're going to see it next week and you'll get your chance to grab it on that live show, the 24-hour show we'll be doing on the 5th of June, trying to raise as much money as we can. Not only that, we've got some insanely amazing guests who I can't tell you have already confirmed. There's more to confirm and more to ask, as always. We're super organised and we've still got a load of people to ask. And we'll be having some help from some familiar faces on the way, hopefully, trying to keep us awake as we go through the 24 hours. So really exciting, really nervous, really scary. The only thing we'd ask you for is just your support. It'd be great to see you there on the night. It'd be funny to see how long you can stay up from Friday till the next day. So check in with your wives or your other halves or your husbands and your better halves now. See if you can get the whole 24 hours off of looking after the kids or doing anything in the garden. And we will see you on the 5th of June. But stay tuned. No more stuff to be announced on that. Amazing prizes. And the Facebook group is probably the best place to go. Transformers a Show, because you'll see all the latest stuff there.
Can I just confirm one thing, Paul? Because we've had a question in the chat. Guzzy has asked whether Brian Bonebonts will be joining us. The answer is no. Never, ever. So no. I'm
not sure that's our decision. I think Brian Bonebonts decides that.
I mean, we hope not anyway.
Yeah, so lots of no ways. And if you're getting involved, shout, but it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Just clear your schedules for June the 5th into June the 6th. So from Friday at 8 p.m. on June the 5th all the way till Saturday at 8 p.m. Just clear your schedules.
Yeah.
Join us for 24 hours of whatever the heck it turns out to be.
Yes. Hopefully not a car crash. You never know. Let's do some news, yeah? Let's start with some news.
I talk some TV, and now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Right, yes, we'll do some news. Before we do news, quick shout out to Andy Gold, friend of the show, Andy Gold, who has had a bit of an accident and is currently just getting himself checked over at hospital. So get better soon, Andy. You might not be able to be watching this in hospital, but if you catch up later, we hope you're feeling better, mate. Right, let's crack on. So we'll start off with this. which came via artist Jim Stafford on Facebook and Instagram, and it was the announcement of the new Hunt for Hyperdrive fan comic that will be coming, I think, at this year's TFN in association with Toy Foo and in aid of Mary's Meals. This is one of the annual Transformers fan comics that they produce. Some wonderful people, artists and other people who get involved with this to produce these comics each year. And yeah, we're going to have another one that will be coming out. You can support this release or buy any of the previous issues via the Ko-fi, isn't it? Web page. So I'm just looking for the names of the people involved. There'll be pieces.
Gav Spence normally does it, doesn't he?
Yeah, I know.
Jack
Lawrence, I think. Nick Roach. I think I'm thinking of last year's, but there'll be lots of people. I'm sure lots of the same people still involved. So yes, if you picked these up last year, you will be very excited, as I am, for the chance to pick up a new one and to see where Thunderclash goes in his latest adventures. And of course, it is all to raise money for a really good cause, which is, of course, Mary's Meals again. So keep an eye out for that. If you already follow it, make sure you've had a look on their Ko-fi. Is it Ko-fi? How do you say it? Coffee or Ko-fi? Because it says Ko-fi.
I say Ko-fi.
I say Ko-fi, as in lo-fi, like lo-fi, Ko-fi.
Well, you would, wouldn't you?
But I think it's coffee, yeah.
Yeah, however you say it. Keep an eye out for this, and we will bring you more on this when we get the little snippets that we always get as we're in the lead up to it. Definitely recommended. Right, we'll move on. Blockies. Their Transformers Galaxy version Wave 10 Till All Are One has launched. I know some people already have these in hand. We have some pictures here of some of the fantastic looking Blockies figures you can get from it. So you've got Six Shot looking all Six Shotty there. Scorponok, which I am going to have to pick up because it's Scorponok. It comes with a little Zarak. That's awesome.
Oh.
In case you can't tell, Paul discovered the sound effects tonight. Prepare yourselves.
You're in for a treat.
Strap in.
There's sound effects on StreamYard now, which I've just found.
There's Warpath.
Wow.
Yeah, we didn't need. We got Bisto for that one. Who else we got in this photo? We got Brawn, looking very brawny. Some say he's a hidden gem. And Trailbreaker. Oh, Trailbreaker! I made myself feel sad again. Yeah. So very, very nice. We also had some photos in hand, which came from TM Reviews of the MPG 18 hauler, this masterpiece hauler. So there's some comparison photos here with X-Transbots MX35 Carvagion.
Boo, X-Transbot.
Big hello to X-Transbots, because we all are big fans.
I'm well known for my dislike of X-Transbots. You bought it on yourself.
Well, I mean, we always talk them up. There's certainly nothing about their figures that infuriates. There's also some comparisons with MP35 Grapple. So let's look at the photos. Will anybody here on this panel be picking this up?
Yeah, I've got it pre-ordered.
What?
No.
Yeah, sorry, you've got it pre-ordered, Lee.
Yeah. I mean, I've got all 3 previous releases of this mold, and they're all really good. And Hauler, I've got the G1 version of Hauler. I really like that character, so yeah, I'll be picking him up.
I always get confused with Hauler though, because is he canonically an Autobot, or was he supposed to be one of the Constructicons? Because
I mean, he's canonically an Autobot because he's from the cartoon continuity, and he escaped the Robo Smasher, so he was never converted into a Decepticon.
There you go, the Robo Smasher. Yeah, remember that.
He's always one of my favourite alt modes ever. Like on the toy, I think just as a toy, it works, and so many different manufacturers have done it. And I always look at it, oh, it looks great in its alt mode.
And that crane just disappears. It's an engineering miracle.
Well, it comes with a lot of bits and pieces. Here's the one on the left for anyone who's not sure.
But he has got a head to grapple. He's got a different crown. See? The Rebels
it?
are the animation mod,
Small
whereas-
toy.
unless he
Oh,
comes with two.
maybe it comes with two because that one looks. Doesn't that one
Because
look
the one it
different?
shows there is
Yeah.
Private, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Slade, Robot Hunter. Yes, used to love Sam Slade. Great show, Guzzy.
Right, and then more blockies because there's variants. Oh, there's always variants. So we
I
got
think
a clear.
Demand posted today that they're expecting their stock of this set next week.
Ooh, so these should be with people very soon. So we've got the clear 6-shot, which still looks very nice. It's a very good 6-shot mold.
Mm.
What else we got here? And then the whole gang together. I mean, my personal favourite's definitely a Scorponok and 6-shot, but is anybody...
Cyclonus looks good.
Yeah, Galvatron
Yeah.
looks pretty neat.
Rekgar looks decent as well. I mean, they all look good. That's the thing.
Yeah. There's not one to miss, is there, in that wave? So
Yeah.
Decent wave.
But where's Scourge? Scourge has got to appear in the next wave.
Yeah,
to
that's
be
what they
still.
do. That they're so clever, aren't they? They just give you almost all three of them, but not quite.
It gives you that reason to pick them up, though.
And I hope they give us a Marvel Comics grey Galvatron at some point down the line.
Yeah. Oh, they've got to, haven't they? I mean, they're very good,
I mean, they
generally speaking,
We
with
do
that.
it as a chase figure, so hopefully we'll get an actual one.
And there's Rekgar. I think Rekgar and Scourge were my first movie bots back when I was a kid. They're the first two I remember getting. I think it was for my birthday. So Rekgar's always got a special place in my heart. Scat Cyclone is looking good. Galvatron. We all just need that background for him permanently.
Oh, Moff's got them at TF UK Con as well.
Yes. Which is only a matter of weeks away now.
weeks.
And then that takes us on Flame Toys. They have their Kuro Karakuri Cyclonus, which is, I guess, IDW, really? Lost Light type design.
I think it's an imagined what it would be like if he was an actual proper samurai. Because that's very cool. But it does, yeah, you're right. It takes the cues from the IDW Cyclonus.
I think it's the horns in particular. I mean, it looks very nice. It's not really my thing. Anybody get these? Anybody picking these up?
No, it does look nice though.
Nah. But it does look very nice. I always get. Sorry, Luke, go on.
I've got a couple. I've got G1 Shockwave and Beast Wars Megatron, but mostly I got those because I like the characters, not because I'm
Right.
particularly invested in the line.
Right. I mean, yeah, it's pretty impressive. These aren't too cheap, though, are they? As a general rule. So,
And you've got to build it. So, comes assembly required.
but it's not as easy as a blocky.
I think there's model kits, and I think these ones are the ones the premium action figure line that come assembled.
Oh, right. So you might be all right if you're not.
If you want
looking
Cyclonus
for
that doesn't transform, he is your
them.
Mick's saying 400 quid as well. So
cool. That's all.
quite-
Well, as Transformers fans, we all want non-transforming figures. So yes, I'm sure we'll pick this up along with the blockies. And there's all the bits and pieces that it comes with. And they're fairly impressive. I mean, I don't know if it's £400 impressive, but it's fairly impressive in terms of bits and pieces that come with them. And then we get on to this. So, in case people haven't picked up on it, some of the news that we're showing this week is news that would have been shown last week, but obviously we weren't able to do the show last week, unfortunately. So we're showing it now. So, the new Cliff Jumper, Cyclonus, Blitzwing. Let's start with Cliff Jumper. Decent looking mold.
It looks like a better cliff jumper than it looked to Bumblebee.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Is
I agree with
the colours are reversed for the legs and the pants? Is that one of the things that I've seen people complaining about? That he should have grey legs and black pants, and they've given him black legs and grey pants. I'm sure I saw that on one of the forums.
Guzzy
And
thinks
he-
red. Guzzy thinks
I've never paid close attention to what colour Cliff Jumper's knickers
Neither do
are.
I. That's the
Right.
problem. It's like, but
and now it's pointed out. It just looks like it's
Oh,
got
you'll
nothing
you'll
on
never
now.
not be
I
able
was
to
fine
see it
that
now.
beforehand.
Oh,
Now it
you
looks like
know
nappy.
this will be re-released at some point with accurate colours. So
Yeah.
do you want to take a punt on it, or do you want to wait and see if there's a rejiggled version later down the line?
Yeah.
We're
But this
all
won't be a
guilty.
3-pack, is it? They'll be separate sale.
No,
Dramatic
they're all
capture.
separate. Yeah, they're all separate. Yeah. It's the thing that, like, as fans, so many times we all like to get them. As soon as we just like, oh, they're new, we need to get these figures, and then actually, as you say, there may very well be a repaint that's more like what people were wanting coming down the line, but there may not. So some people also pointed out their disappointment with that one grey panel on
It's
the
a little
side.
bit annoying, to be fair.
It's not visible hands, though, is it?
Probably
No.
have to do a sticker to put over.
Yeah.
Right.
There
Does
will
it come
be.
with that big gun that he usually comes with?
Oh, the missile launcher type thing.
I don't think. Oh, let me go back. I don't think it does this
Okay,
time.
okay, yeah.
That's
I
probably
always
always
comes
end
with
up
that.
putting that in a box and
Yeah.
not using it, so I don't care.
yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not bothered about. I know it breaks into two like hand blasters, but they're like two
Yes,
ridiculously
stretch out, you
wide.
can turn
Yeah,
around to hold
exactly.
Well, he loves his BFG. And it makes it feel like, they could have put it in there just to fill the rest of that package out, couldn't they?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's,
or they could have given us giant fists again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mixed responses, I think, to most of these, but yeah, the hands again, the fists.
why did they do hands? First time, can you remember?
Don't know if it's ever truly been explained. They were like supposed to be energon mitts, and so it was like he had these, like, if he was hand-to-hand combat, he had these ability to have these giant, powerful energon fists. But I think people thought they were supposed to be able to be used with combiners, and that never proved to be the case.
Yeah.
But they've just repainted them, haven't they? Unless they've cast them in that purple plastic, but I'm guessing it's painted.
I know it's like quite accurate to the cartoon, but I still think the cockpit at the front, if it didn't have that, I would absolutely love this toy.
But then again, the cockpit didn't only appear like in one episode where it was drawn wrong and it had the jet cockpit sticking out the front of the tank. Is that correct? I'm not a cartoon expert when it comes to anything after season 1.
I think the whole thing was wrong anyway, because I think they had the toy and you're supposed to have the turret 180 degrees the other way, and that looks like the tank. So it was a complete mess from the beginning.
I don't mind the mold as what was the one they released it as? Was it? No, it wasn't Death Charge, was it?
Overcharge.
Overcharge. That's the one. Thank you.
I'm looking at 4 of them from here.
Yeah, army builders.
I'm an army builder. Oh no, sorry, 5. It's 5.
I take it all back. The fists look great. Just keep those on.
It looks like Kenny Everett doing that.
It does. Oh, there's a throwback for all the younger listeners.
Yeah, in the audience, the gladiators.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Big foam hands. Yeah, it's just to justify the price point now. I guess they thought they still have to put them in.
Just the good stuff.
It's not good, is it?
At least you didn't get the Astro Train treatment.
I've got 7 of this mold already, and I've pre-ordered it. I'm that mug.
Yeah, but the figure itself, I think, looks nice in these colours. I don't mind that. I just think the inclusion of the fists.
They're pretty much the dramatic capture colours. So if you bought the dramatic capture set, you've got that figure more or less.
Yeah.
But
I've seen a lot of figures do that.
I think Takara left the hands out when they released it. I think they understood what they were doing.
Yeah, they looked and said, "Nah."
There's a landfill somewhere just with bullet swing guns. Takara left out.
Oh dear. Anyway, Cyclonus, which at first a lot of people thought was just the Kingdom one, and then of course, on closer inspection, we all realised that there are different parts to this, not just the head, but I think somebody said, was it the shoulders, parts of the legs, the forearms? Obviously, the colours are slightly different. I have ordered this one because I like the look of this Cyclonus compared to what we've had previously.
And he's not yellowed.
And it's the we hope he's not yellowed yet. It's been a week.
I really like that new head. That new head's lovely.
Oh, it looks like the fans' toys version. It just looks really similar.
They've totally not ripped it off. Sorry, it's their IP. They can do what they want. It just looks good.
Hmm.
And we know the
That's
Kingdom
brilliant.
mold of Cyclonus is excellent. So apart from the discoloring, it's a really good mold.
And
Although I
people
will say
saying that the flaps at the back that were the engine outtakes are missing, where his feet are for some reason, which seems an odd omission.
Oh.
yeah.
I don't know
why
if
that
that
is.
was simply the copy they had at the show that people were looking at, or whether it's actually a.
Yeah, possibly. It seems
Running
strange
thing.
to leave them out. I mean, I know there might be penny pinching and trying to save some cash, but that's a funny hill to die on.
I think you get cheap Galvatrons, can't you? So I could get a cheap Galvatron from Smith's and get this. The Scourge, I think I had the Scourge. I'm not sure if I was as impressed with the Scourge as I was with this.
Oh, I love the Studio Series
Mhm.
86 mold. It is one of my favourite molds of recent years.
Is
It's
it?
a great looking toy. Yeah, it's
Is it quite a bit smaller, or is it?
no, he scales pretty well with them. I always think Scourge was slightly smaller. Cyclonus in the film looks bigger.
Yeah, Cyclonus is always kind of portrayed as being tall. So he always faced off like against Ultra Magnus, whereas Scourge would face off against everybody else.
He was quite.
And that artwork as
Crouchy.
well.
He was quite hunched.
And there's the back of the box for those of us who like to see the back of a box. 28 steps. Paul, you shared this, didn't you? But to show that with this Wave 10 of the Galaxy version blockies, you can actually see what's in each box this time.
Yeah, so this was on Reddit, so it's probably lies, but someone posted it on Reddit. It could be true, but you open the box up
Probably
and you can see the bottom of the box. You can clearly see what character you're getting.
Oh, that's all right.
Could be made up.
That would add cost to the manufacturing, because if all your boxes are the same, you just chuck a thing in, seal it up, and off it goes. But if you've got boxes that are for specific kits, then someone's actually got to make sure that the right box of parts is going into the right packet.
The only thing I think it could be is if you open, can you see? It's almost like the character cards have been taken out of the box, unsealed, and put back in. You can see that.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought it could have been.
I think whoever's reselling these has cut them open and.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
Because Alex,
No, it could be.
individuals, chases, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Sneaky people. But we will see when people start getting them in hand. Let us know. Okay. This was some breaking news, I think, earlier this week. So Prime versus Prime, who obviously many people have different opinions on, he has talked about the Unicron Soldier listing that we saw quite a while ago, and he has claimed to confirm certain things about it. Apparently, this is going to be a Megatronus retool, heavily inspired by the design of Cybertron Unicron. There you go. You can see what he said on the TFW 2005 boards when he was asked about it. The torso has been heavily retooled. Everything from waist down is Megatronus. He does have the pincers for the tank mode as well. Lee is holding up the original Cybertron one. Mine is up there, and I can't reach it without bringing
This
anything
is
down.
actually the Unite one, the Cybertron one.
Oh, you've got the fancy one, haven't you, Lee?
Got both. Look.
Yeah. I thought they were the same, and then you pointed out the colours are different on it, and now I have to buy that one too. So, thanks, making me spend money. He still has the staff and the machete, but not the spark extractor. The Requiem blaster has been modified, can now split into two guns. Comes with two very small pincers, and that, again, as Leah's just shown us, is the original Cybertron toy that we got. And if you can't remember what Megatronus looked like, he's there as well. So
It's just another army building leader class figure.
yeah, but leader class for army building is
I know.
goddamn.
Sounds
Like,
expensive.
oh, that's
The
going to
trick
cost.
is to buy a couple and then wait till they go on sale and then buy the rest.
Yeah. We probably will end up some of them shelf warming. Aldi, Transformers, Alpha Action Elite Wave 4, Calculus of Order. What a bizarre name. So they've shared pictures. I think we've got some more pictures coming up later of the individual bots, but they shared the packaging artwork. They have some other artwork that I know is coming up later that's very nice that we'll have a look at. But those are basically the bots that come in it. However, as I say, we have more pictures coming up. So rather than diving straight into that now, we will come back to it in a moment, because we also have some in-hand photos of Onslaught that came from Chucky Chunk on eBay, obviously. because it's not. Yeah. So here he is. Age of the Primes come back on Onslaught. We see photos of the robot mode. It still looks very nice. If I had one, not criticism, but one thing I'd change, I feel like he needs to be a little bit taller in robot mode. Not massively, just a little bit. But that is being super picky. Arms and legs. And a torso. And then you can see how, in a moment, he says, you can turn him into a kind of gun platform thing, which is definitely not just... Exactly. It's definitely not just his legs folded up and his hands on top of his hips. Oh, this isn't really used, so I don't really know why I put it in, other than it just hit the nostalgia. But I think it was how someone shared. These are the adverts that you often got in the back of the UK U1 Marvel comic, and it's not really news. It's not like these are just coming out, but I just thought it was nice to share, especially for those of us who are old enough to remember these. I used to look at these. I used to look at catalogs that came with the figures. Shout out your favourites as we go through.
I used to spend 8-year-old me used to love these much, as 14-year-old used to like reading the underwear section of Index catalogue. I used to spend ages finding out adverts.
Index?
Yeah, Index underwear section.
Okay, I'll take your word for that.
All hand
I'll
drawn.
find some pictures.
What was that, Lisa?
All hand drawn as well.
Well, the underwear section, that's incredible. Yeah, these were, yeah. I can still remember that, like the new leaders. So when that was often a question that was asked, was like with G1 Galvatron, the size of him, and then they compared him to, you compare him to Rodimus, and the toy is much, much bigger. But then he wasn't really kind of originally to scale with Rodimus, was he? He was to scale with Ultra Magnus, hence why big is, I believe, the reason. I'm happy to be correct.
Rodimus Prime toy is a lot more engineered than the toy we got, so I don't know whether that would have scaled better.
Maybe. Oh, the Combaticons, the new teams. Remember when they were new? I'd love to know what Menasor is saying to Bruticus there.
Look at the art. The art's amazing. I love that.
I know. It is
He's
fantastic.
saying we should do a catching competition. That'll take up an hour off the 24-hour show.
Is it my turn with the gun? It's that kind of vibes.
Call it
kind of sad.
King Kiev. You just whack it in the oven, half an hour, lovely.
I think I've left the back door open.
I've left the oven on. I'll be back in a minute.
I'll turn the iron off.
Oh, the double target masters, the teams, and the headmasters one. Oh, looking a lot. My boy Highbrow there. Look, he's top, so he must be the leader and the best, because he is. I won't be taking any questions on that one. Here we are. This is another image. There's an oldie released some more promotional images for their Wave 4 of the Action Elite, and they did this. So it's their figures recreating that, I suppose it's the US poster, isn't it? From Transformers the movie. And looking very nice. And then this is what you get. A Beachcomber for Andy Gold. Very nice.
Oh,
is that Shockwave?
Yeah, that's Galaxy Man Shockwave.
That's sexy. He's really sexy.
Okay.
Yes.
Not regular flavor Shockwave. Delta Magnus, or is it Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus?
That one is because he's got
the head. Yeah, I think it comes with the other head though.
Yeah, so, just like the toy did.
Yeah, so you can choose. Ultra Magnus.
He looks good, doesn't he? He looks really good.
Yeah. Again, non-transforming figures. If you just want them to look good on your shelf in robot mode,
you'd have to build these though. They just come.
Yeah, I don't think it takes a hell of a lot though.
I think you have to thrust the crotches forward.
Yeah,
that's the rule.
The crotches are like on the level when you get them, and then when you get them out of the box, you have to
must be displayed.
Thrust it forward.
Gojira asked if I have a sound effect for Wolf Whistle. I don't. I've got drum roll. There we are.
Look at what he's got in his chest. He's got the little face like the sticker they put on the. Yeah, you know what I mean. All of us old people know what that is and know why it's there.
They're slightly smaller. Sorry, they're slightly smaller than the Studio Series. Probably about 2 inches smaller. Maybe about 1.5 inches.
I don't know why, but in my mind, I thought you were going to say something daft like they're slightly smaller than an aubergine. You know, you're going to go with something random to compare them to. And I think that's it for mainline news. Ultra Magnus again. Obviously, the best Ultra Magnus being the white Prime one. And Borders dude loves this version.
Yeah.
It's his favourite.
Yeah. Peppermint Prime. Yeah.
That's Peppermint Prime. So, we should probably do some third party as well, because everybody loves third party.
I do.
Battle tank!
Battle this.
It's heavy metal cruncher time as Optimus Prime goes toe-to-toe with Combat Megatron. Prime is one tough dude underneath his hood. He's a transformer missile flying phenomenon. Combat Megatron is combat armed. His mighty mega missiles are slamming. He can mad out more for use mega force, but Combat Optimus is still standing.
Right, let's start with this big lad. So this is Fans Toys FT40 Fortificus. Sorry, Fortificus Titanicus. Jesus Christ, make it hard to say. So it's the body, really, isn't it? Because the head was already released, and then there's been long silence, and now this is, I'm pretty sure, up for pre-order.
Too big.
It's going to be very expensive. Someone wrote up on it, how much do you think this will be? And someone else, if you have to ask, you probably can't afford it.
Yeah, that's the kind of.
Is it gonna be like the Omega Supreme, where it's packed in 2 or more boxes, and you buy a bit, and then you have to buy the next bit to plug it all together?
It's definitely in different boxes. Moff's confirmed that, so I think it comes in at least 3 different boxes, but they all come in the same shipping thing. But they are.
It does. It comes in 3 parts: upper body, both arms, and both legs. It says here it's only available through pre-order, so this won't be something where there'll just be some on the shelf somewhere waiting for you. Not unless obviously a company buys in extra ones. But yeah, body component set designed for use with the FT40A, which was the head, wasn't it, for Fortress Maximus, and it will be 120 centimeters tall or 3 foot 11 inches. When you own this and stand it in your room to scare your other half.
It's just going to be awkward. I mean, if you've got one of them, you know what a hassle it is to convert it from one mode to the other, or just move it from one place to the next. And it's going to be the same sort of thing.
Is this going to end up though like Unicron? You know, like HasLab Unicron. Wonderful piece, looks incredible, it's magnificent. But the amount of people I know who own it, and if you say, "Oh, do you ever transform it?" No, never touch that thing.
Oh yeah, I do. But it's a whole thing. It takes you an hour at least to get that out. And look at all the shelf space I've lost because I've got it displayed there. So yeah, you can have that, and you can show it to. You can only ever show it to someone once, and then the novelty wears off. And then what are you going to do with it?
I do want this. And I think I might get it. I think it's low risk, isn't it? Because you could sell it on, and you could probably sell it on for more than what you bought it for.
Especially if you keep it in its box, Paul.
I was just going to say, shipping's the killer, isn't it?
As they are for you to take it off your hands.
I can't be bothered to take. It's like Unicron. I probably would sell it. I've never opened it. He's upstairs. He's got a fucking cover over him, and Lisa's using him as a table in the bedroom and just got a lamp on it. So you can't even see that it's Unicron anymore. It's just still sealed in box. I think I should probably sell that one day. I think a very
expensive bedside table. Oh, brilliant.
Anyway, if the one for 30 grand sold, I'll have a look now.
Yeah, somebody listed a HasLab Unicron for 30,000, which might be a bit optimistic. This is apparently Dayshow Toys, but it's Craftsman. Their Brave Generals series. This is Skybreaker, which is an IDW Ultra Magnus, 27 centimeters tall, 10.6 inches to the top of his head. I'm certain we've seen the black and white pictures of this, the prototype, and this is now what he looks like in full color. One for the Magnus fans and the IDW fans, I guess.
It's a lovely design, but does it transform?
Yes.
Ooh, now I see.
Oh, yes, it transforms. Oh, yes.
But how does it scale? Is it masterpiece scale? Is it chug scale?
Well, he's 10.6 inches tall, so I suppose that would normally be like masterpiece scale. But then to me, Magnus is always big. He should be big. He should be taller than the rest of your bots. So if your average size of a bot is what, between 5 or 6 inches? So a 10-inch Ultra Magnus, is that too big for your regular IDW shelf mainline? I don't know.
Is that to head or including stacks?
10.6 inches to the top of the head. The stacks will be more.
Right. Okay.
That's what the information they've provided says. There's the back of the truck. It's got ramps and everything.
Right. Do you think Borders Dude has sold his soul within this last year? Because, we're getting Missing Link Magnus. We're getting all these companies doing like, here's another Magnus, here's another Magnus, and it's up for a third party. Here's this excellent looking Magnus. Here's Delta Magnus missing. Here's,
I'm going to apologise now because I thought, well, I have. In my file, I've got the photo of it in its alt mode, which it looks kind of how you would expect it to look. It's Ultra Magnus in alt mode. But I don't think I've downloaded it.
I've summoned him as well.
Borders is here.
If you want it to be properly IDW accurate, it's got to be upside down in truck mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does. Yes, that is correct.
And there's no little hand, is there?
Reeking of alcohol.
You ain't lying. Oh, one of my favourite moments. Anyway, it's a shame, obviously, Pete not being here because he's a massive Beast Wars fan, and he'd be excited about Robot Toys B-Drill, the masterpiece scale Waspinator. And awesome. These photos came from Suzaku68 on Weibo.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Because Takara's taking forever to come out with any additional masterpiece Predacons. In fact, we've only really had Megatron and Black Arachnia, and it's unlikely we're going to see it many times soon. So I've got the Scorponok, and that is excellent. So we're really hoping this is going to be good as well. And they do the Legend scale ones, and they are also really good. So Robot Toys are up and coming. I'm really looking forward to what else they're going to do.
I've seen a lot about the Robot Toys stuff, and it has generally been very positive feedback about how good these figures are.
And they're not like super fiddly either. So they're relatively easy to get from one mode to the next.
But the plastic just looks really good, doesn't it? Like, I don't know why, but you look at it, it looks, without touching it, it looks really solid.
You can be fooled, though, sometimes by product shots. They can make things look really good. I think this probably will be very good.
Extra.
Extra.
Well, Lord Venga busting it was very good. And,
let's change
Transport Collector's Facebook page. It's just ream and ream and ream of posts and complaining of how this is broken.
That might be worth having a look.
Ex-Transport's page.
Yeah, let's go and see what gold we can find there. Ocular Max IF04 Eta Beta. Their masterpiece scale Deadlock. These photos came from Weibo user I Am No Fire. And it's Deadlock. It's Drift when he was a bad guy.
It's such a lovely car mode.
Yeah.
I just wish it was a better toy.
Have you got the mold of this?
Yeah, I got the first release of Stray, and I had the other ones pre-ordered. But after I had some time with it, I cancelled the pre-orders. Now, usually MMC aren't too complicated to convert, but the problem with this is the whole of the outer shell, the car parts, are clear plastic, and they're all on individual hinges, which are really tight. So getting it out of car mode is nerve-wracking. But then trying to get it back into car mode, you have to have the legs in a very specific way, which the instructions do not show. Oh. And then you've got to line everything up again. And it's really annoying because this is a really lovely looking figure. It's just not fun.
So does it fall into that, like, X-Transbots a lot of the time? Looks great, but
it's not
transformation, right?
Because it's solid. and there's no ridiculous engineering choices. It's just the tolerances are a bit too tight, which in any other figure wouldn't matter. But when your entire outer shell of your alt mode is made of clear plastic, it's just, you don't want to use the amount of force that you probably need to get the part to go where it's got to go.
That's a shame because it looks really nice. But there
Talking
you go.
of clear plastic.
Yep, Dr. Wu. Dr. Wu, Dr. Wu, calling Dr. Wu. His workshop has now produced a limited edition DW E10T Spray Drift and DW E03T Big Surge microscale transparent sea spray and beachcomber. Now, I don't collect Dr. Wu, but I want the sea spray. So if anybody wants to go halvesies, and you can have the beachcomber, don't care about beachcomber. But I feel like I need the sea spray, and I don't really know why. There's just something about it that calls to me. Who has Doctor Wu stuff? Paul, you've got some, haven't you? Yeah, Lee, and you thought you would. Bisto, you've got some Doctor Wu stuff, haven't you?
Not yet. No. Oh no, I've got the. I've got.
Do you fancy a beachcomber?
I've got Beast Box and Squawk Talk. They're very good. Yeah.
There you go. They're growing in popularity, and not for everyone, of course, but a lot of people.
I picked them up because they're Micromaster scale, so they look good with my G1 base.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Stick them on your Titans.
I really like this Scourge.
And you've got that in the car, haven't you? Is it still there? It was your fiddle toy for the car.
He's next to me most of the time.
You see, there he is. But yes, I have a special connection with Sea Spray, so obviously I want that one. And then there's Beachcomber. I'm not normally bothered for transparent plastic, though. Does anybody actually really like transparent plastic? I've never seen the appeal.
Sometimes.
I feel like we maybe should explore that more, but then maybe we shouldn't. Alt mode for Beachcomber. They're just little dudes.
I'll clear it up later.
Gonna make a joke, but I won't. Ocular Max Eta Beta Chase variant. So this is still the Masterpiece Scale Deadlock, but this is the Chase variant version. And these photos came from Weibo user Passerby Boss. So is this the one that's got more paint and paint apps on it? Is that basically the difference?
There's more gold on it.
It's got the racing kind of livery or whatever we call it all over it. Also, what are these ones?
Well,
that's the Stray,
that
isn't it?
Back, that is the original Stray mold, which was based on the Cybertronian IDW design.
Is that the Chase version then?
That red and white one was the second version that came out, which has got all the racing add-ons and the spoiler. Yeah. And that white one there is the one that I've got. And you can see where it's opened up at the back. It's all clear plastic.
Yeah. It's the one on this one on the right. Oh, that looks nice. Do like that version.
Yeah, you can get one in white and you can get one in blue, which is a mercenary, which is a made-up character they released themselves. I'm looking through my notes that I have of this, and we do this in the thing where Paul and Pete can comment as well. I saw your comment, Paul, which was, what the fuck? Also, yes. That's kind of how I felt. It was like, what? Although it does look good. Let's go on to something else. Let's go on to a dino. So this is Great General Toys, or Craftsman Toys to me and you. This is Blade Calamity. It looks like it could be a Blade Calamity. This is their version of Slag or Slug, depending on what you call him. And also some renders of Tyrannosaurus Warrior, which is their Grimlock. So that's a prototype that we'll be seeing as we go through. And these are new stylized designs of the G1 Dinobots, which can also combine into Volcanicus. Scale. Does it mention the scale? Are these like the chibi ones, or are these?
No. Oh, these are, really stylized versions.
Like Kang toys.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. You get that feeling. So that's the Grimlock.
I think they're like
27 centimeters tall. There you go.
They're like mode. 50% between Kang toys and sticking to the source material. They're like in the middle, aren't they? of kind of where you can still look at it and go, that is that character, whereas in Kang toys you can't. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's 36 centimeters long in Dino mode, which is that Dino mode. Yeah. Well, it's length rather than height, so it'll be from the tip of the tail to the end of the head, I guess.
Well, let's not get measuring from the tip to the base.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a debate, a discussion for another time, perhaps. Anyway, so there you go, and I think we've got the Volcanicus. There you go, the Volcanicus torso.
I am not on board with every Dinobot team having to convert into.
No.
I'm an OG. I like my Dinobots to disdain combining.
I agree, 100%.
I just wonder if they lose a bit.
Now.
What was that? Sorry, Paul.
Just when they change into Volcanicus, I always think, do they lose a bit? I like what New Age done, where it basically none of them really have a right to turn into Volcanicus, but if you buy that, is it Typhoon? You can turn it into Volcanicus with very worse. They are all their own original designs without extra bits really needing to be a combiner.
Optional extra if you really want to.
Yeah, that's the way it should always be. Now this next one, I think after, so it's really hard to get a Doctor Who Ultra Magnus, isn't it? Like
it is.
It's down quite funny.
I tried to get one, but they all had no cab. You just got the trailer.
Yeah.
Well, here he is.
Here we go. He's here.
Tactical Commander.
Primetime Toys need to let us know if they're getting this.
Primetime Toys will be selling this. If you're at TFUK Con or TFN, or even just go on the website, they will be selling pretty much everything Doctor Who comes through Primetime Toys now. So if you're wanting any of those, it's a very good place to go and get them. There's his little cab. It's the size of them when you see them, though. Like, they're so small, and unfortunately, with my failing old man eyesight, it does kind of put me off them a little bit because they're just teeny and tiny. But they are incredibly well engineered for something that's that small. There's Ultra Magnus, or Minimus Ambus, as we all enjoy calling him, John, if you're watching.
So these look like their toy colors version.
I think so. I haven't got any information. Oh no, it is. Yeah, sorry, Toy Deco. It does say that. It's the last thing on the description. And then we also have this from Doctor Who, which is their battle damaged limited edition battle damaged Metroplex. And again, these came from I Am No Fire on Weibo. So if you want a battle damaged Metroplex and gang, you can get one from Doctor Who. Is anybody particularly bothered about battle damage? I mean, obviously we had it, didn't we, with all the Siege stuff and all that. And
I mean, New Age was doing a thing of some battle damage releases, but I don't think they sold very well because they stopped after a while.
Just looks like someone's who's just started painting Warhammers also decided to paint my Iron Fortress.
I do like a bit of weathering, but sometimes it's just a bit too much, isn't it?
The only time I thought it was done really well was, did you see those weathered Gigasaurus, Gigasaurus? They looked really good.
This looks like somebody's dug it up from the garden. Like when you're a kid, you buried it and you forgot about it, and then you've found it when you're redoing the patio or something. You're like, oh my God, I forgot about this.
That is actually the secrets of how they do it, Andy.
Just leave it down there. It's from 20 years ago. But yeah, the actual mold itself, the Metroplex, is very good and very popular. These ones always sell really well. Using my insider knowledge from selling third-party figures. There he is in battle station mode, which is definitely not just Metroplex sat down with his legs extended. With his lads hanging out with him as well.
I don't want to hear any of this disparaging the old ways.
The old ways are the finest way.
Transforming methods.
Are you really a Titan if you don't just sit down to transform? I think not.
There's sitting down, there's lying on your front and doing the splits.
Doing the splits, you got to have that one in there. It's the only way, apart from the other two. Right. And you can turn him into a cube. Somebody needs to explain. I know somebody says it's for storage, but what are you going to stack these?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Some people
But
build houses using Doctor Who cubes.
that's a challenge.
Why is no one-
2027 challenge.
I'm just going to
Why
shoot
is-
off
yeah.
for 5 minutes because my shopping's just arrived.
Right.
Okay, shopping.
Hopefully, there's no swaps.
Why has no one done like a animated blur that turns into a cube?
Yeah, I'm sure I saw something 3D printed once that was supposed to be that. Doctor Who's Workshop also showed off their Tanistropheus and Stegosaurus, which is their micro scale sludge and snarl, of course. And again, they're gonna combine into a Volcanicus, should you wish to, you heathens. So there's that coming, and then we get on to a little bit of Magic Square Toys ENIAC. I think that's how you pronounce it, which is their Legend Scale Nose Cone. So we saw Lightspeed a couple of weeks ago. Here's Nose Cone. Other than the colours, which has raised some discussion, looks pretty good. Is the colours...
Yeah.
Anybody got a problem with them?
No?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Right.
Explain.
If-
Explain this.
If these are the colours that it's actually coming out in, that's a deal breaker for the entire set.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's awful. If you
Don't hold back.
Look at the colour of the foot, and those cones should be the same colour as the foot. And I've looked at various different kind of bits of shots from the cartoon, shots from and there's one character profile where it does there's a glint on how it was produced, and he does look like pink, but in nothing else, it doesn't. And it's kind of like, why have they gone off that? Why is there no definition in these tracks? Why is there, it's just.
No, I get it.
I've already got the Craftsman one, so what I was like, do I really want to go in for another set of, Technobots? And the answer is no, I don't. Because of this.
I think that's what you've got to decide, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you need this if you've got the Craftsman Toys ones, which I universally hear are excellent? I guess it's how big a fan you are. If you're a massive Computron fan, you're probably going to get them anyway. But hopefully, those aren't the final colours.
It's not that lovely futuristic brown of the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, futuristic brown indeed. Anyway, knockoffs. So there's a knockoff version of MPG Optimus Prime. The Generations version they called it, didn't they? Which was a mix of different primes through the years. Well, there's a knockoff coming. RT06, Destron, New Jetron Warrior, Genesis, version 4. Version 4. All right, if you say so. Shoulder foldable. That's what we all love.
Good.
And I'm guessing it's going to come with lights and sounds because there's a little music symbol and then pointing to what looks like a speaker at his back. So head weapons, luminous.
Original head sounds? I've not got that one.
No, not that I'm aware of. It's like they don't stick sounds anymore on kind of mainline masterpiece figures. I can't remember last time they really did.
I think MP44, the original release, was the only one I can think of.
Yeah. But I've not seen anything about the original having sound, but they're putting it in this version. But yeah, it's just the speed they get these knockoffs out is amazing. Anyway, yeah. What else we got? We got some Junkion love. So the New Age Junkions. We've got a bit of a group shot here. And that was sent to us. And there's a group shot of them in the robot mode. And we'll have a look at a couple of them. So we've got Wyatt, which is their Legend Scale Wreck-Gar. Uranus took these photos, as you can tell by his name being on them. Or her name, or their name. Don't actually know. It's a decent looking Wreck-Gar for a Legend Scale figure.
I mean, New Age is like top tier Legends. I've already pre-ordered all of these. I was a bit annoyed that you buy Wreck-Gar on his own, but all the others you have to buy in a 3-pack. And they're going to be like £50 a pop. So that's an expensive.
Is that for army building, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine so, because the Junkions are just generic back characters, but
Yeah.
it was a bit annoying because that means you got to pay for 3 all at the same time rather than spread it out a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. There is some more of the what I guess is the shattered glass type coloured Junkions, but they are interspersed with this, which is Galaxy Toys Mini 11 Guardian, their microscale ratchet from Weibo user 23CMG, and there's obviously 4 different flavours of ratchet there for you, because you got to make the monies from the mold. So yeah. These are, again, little legend scale figures, mini legends, I guess. They're very small.
And still, no third-party company is doing Chug figures.
No. I wonder if they stay away from Chug scale, though, because of the whole Hasbro thing. Would Hasbro be more likely to come hunting for them if they're actually imposing on, their main output, I guess? That might be nothing to do with it. I don't really understand why they let some companies get away with, what they do. But
New Age done their Megatron, didn't they? Which was kind of Chug scale, but it's just a little bit too shorter than the Studio Series Megatron. So I wonder if that's why that flew under the radar.
Possibly, yeah. They look really good for the size they are and everything. They kind of look like you could eat them, though, which I don't recommend, kids, if you're watching. Don't try and eat your toys. It is a bad idea. It's my top tip for the day. Don't eat your toys. Here is, the shattered glass style. It is shattered glass colours, isn't it?
Yeah,
It certainly looks that way.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. This is Cleon, is what they've called it. I don't remember.
Glass Junkions were kind of like Insecticons, where they could infect others and turn them into Junkions.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Makes sense, but we're a swarm.
Yeah. I love the colours.
Yeah.
I love that inversion of the colours. It's just very clever. I want it. I need, the Junkion that's got like a faceplate. There's one.
I think the thing they've done is they've done one of pretty much every Junkion design you see on screen in the movie.
Right.
And I think the only other people that have done that are KFC with their Masterpiece Junkions.
Yeah. Oh, see, these look quite good. And I'm not even a massive Junkion fan, but the colours on these are really cool.
I mean, Junkions are still fluoro dairy designs, and I love a fluoro dairy toy.
Yeah. And then we got from MMC on Weibo the colours update on their Cronus figure, which was revealed on April Fool's Day and prompted much debate as to whether it's real, and it is. This transforms into a DeLorean and is, of course, to represent Vector Prime, one of the greatest Transformers characters of all time, in my personal opinion. But that's just me. I really like the look of this, but I want to see some more before I make my final decision, which is obviously going to be buy it. But still, I want to see more.
I mean, I'd pre-order it, but it's based on Stray, and I've already explained my feelings.
Yes. Well, that's now making me kind of hesitate and think,
I would wait till somebody else has got it in hand and watch a review before you get it.
I'll buy it, and I'll tell you whether it's a nightmare. If it is, you'll know. It's the face sculpt, though, that's I find quite interesting, because that's a slightly different take on the Vector Prime face. Is that a jolly smile, or is that a slightly psychotic smile?
I mean,
I'm not
Stray
sure.
came with loads of different faces and G1 styled helmet, so that may come with alternate heads and faces as well.
I do like it. Like the robot mode. Even if I never transport into the DeLorean, the robot mode looks really nice. And then just a little reminder that we will be at TFU KCON in just a couple of weeks, and we will be there providing some entertainment on the Friday night. I don't really know what else to add. If you came to last year's,
won't we? We'll dance.
Yeah, well, that's what we do. It's
mainly
basically a
all
dance
dance.
number.
Interpretive dance.
Interpretive dance representing fire. and naked, because it's just you can't really do interpretive dance with clothes.
I represent Tuesday. I dance. That's Tuesday, the day of the week. It's a beautiful piece, which is over an hour long, mainly clothed, with a lot of liquid, surprising amount of liquid used for a dance.
I was going to say, come for the baby oil, but then we get P. Diddy vibes, and we really don't.
No.
But it'll be fun. Come along. If you're coming to TFUKCon, if you're there on the Friday night, come along and join us and enjoy yourself and have a bit of fun. Yeah, it will be good. So TFUKCon, I would say go and buy a ticket, but you can't because it's sold out. So you can get yourself on the reserve list. You've got your ticket, have you, Lee?
Yeah,
beautiful. It will be always special to see you there as well. So sorry if you haven't got a ticket and you look and go, oh, I quite fancy going. No, just because of us, obviously. Then you probably can't. But keep an eye out. You never know. There might be some people who can't go and tickets become available.
And Saturday Night Entertainment is performed by our very own Brad in the chat and Ian Arrowfire.
Yes, Excellion, XLR, and Arrowfire. What have they called themselves? Was it Arrow, Excellior?
I want to call them Braden, which is Brad and Ian put together.
I'm going to call them Boys to Men.
XLR Fire.
XLR Fire. Oh, that's a good name. Yeah, that's a really good name. And they're providing Transformers theme music on the Saturday night, and there will be other entertainment on the Saturday night as well. And obviously, all of the fantastic things, the panels, and everything else that's happening on the Saturday at TFUKCon. It will be epic yet again. That's all the news, Paul.
Well, now I want to know what you picked up this week, you bunch of bastards.
We now return to the Transformers.
I got nothing this week. I got nothing over the last 2 weeks. Which is I did get Galvatron Fancy Toys, so I've been quite happy. And then I went to Malta. So I went to Malta for the day, left at 3:30 in the morning, got the flight at 6 a.m., went to Malta for about 8 hours, and then flew back for midnight. And that was on Saturday. And I've pretty much been tired ever since then. It sounded like a good idea by my wife, an extreme day trip. But at this age, I don't think I could do that anymore. I like beds and sleep and lay-ins. But Bisto, did you pick up anything or go on any extreme day trips?
I didn't go on any extreme day trips, but this has been, hyperbolically speaking, my most expensive month as a Transformers toy collector. So I'll start off with, because I decided I hadn't spent enough money. So from Amazon, I just as an extra, I picked up this guy who is one of those beast boxes.
Yeah.
It turns into a box. He's a goat. He's a black goat, and he's just psychotic. And he's actually, he's got loads of articulation. He's a lot of fun. And I think these beast boxes just keep going better and better. And just the sculpts and the kind of like, if you want like robotic animals, Cybertruck animals to put mixing into your display, then you can't go worse than that.
How many have you got now?
Better.
Quite a few. You got me one. You bought me the giraffe one. How many have you got?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Over 1,000.
Yeah, because some of them are just because they come with these little plastic boxes and you can put them in them, and some of them I've not got over 1,000 now. Maybe 8. And then from Kapow Toys, we got fresh Monkey Fiction Order of the Crimson Wolf. So these are action, G.I. Joe-ish classified scale takes that are very reminiscent of a certain PAL toy, Action Force Red Shadows. But obviously they're not them because of copyright reasons. Hush hush. So they do some of them that are these this is like a zombie werewolf guy, but it's in the uniform. He's cool. He's got a lot of articulation. The sculpt's great. It really stands out. But what happens is they put different accessories in different packs. But I had to buy him because he came with his bucket helmet, and one of the other toys with a different head than this is currently on, because I swapped this head onto there, is I can put that together. I can make Baron Ironblood from the Red Shadows. So
nice.
Pellet
it
toy.
looks really, yeah. So we've got that, and the other one, the head he came with, I can then put onto this body, at the Black Major, and so we can have some Palatoy kind of like G.I. Joe classified scale bad guys, and the articulation is great. The colors are fantastic. Like they did Operation Monster Force, where they also had some like Red Shadows inspired kind of figures, but they were very kind of, they had that weathering, a kind of a more realistic grounded look, whereas these are very bold colors, very Palatoy kind of like really, the colors really stick out, the less weathered, and it's just really good to just have these in the collection. So we got those. Then from Primetime Toys, we got the Ho 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 Green Giant.
Nice.
So this is the green, that lovely translucent plastic. I don't know what anyone has against translucent plastic, but this is a mixture of translucent plastic, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get it to do this, but translucent plastic, and some of it also glows in the dark if you get some UV lights on it. We'll probably pretty much well lit, so we probably won't do that at the moment. But yeah, he's just an absolute beast of a figure, but you can still wield him around with one hand, so that's whereas some of the like Titan things you do struggle with it. And the transformation, I do admire the symmetry they have in the transformation, the back is from the front is back, and everything should in theory all come and click together. However, it is one of those ones where it's got those hard ratchet clicks, and if you don't get a ratchet quite clicked in the right position, it's not going to transform correctly, and you're going to be playing this game, and you only realize this like once you've got it pretty much spherical, and then you're just playing a game of like you click one panel in place, and then the panel on the other side of the planet unclicks, and it's just it's a lesson in futility. But I think all in all, I think he's a great statement piece. He's going to look good, like in the collection. Find somewhere that maybe I could get some kind of UV light to shine on him. I don't know. And then arriving this week, this guy.
Oh wow! Oh no!
Adam
This is, yeah. So this is our Takara Predaking from the latest lineup. Now, this does the full. It is the 5 robots. The 5 robots can become animals. The animals can become Predaking. The robot modes are the ones that suffer the most from this. I mean, if you can look on here, like a lot of the other combiners, we're used to that kind of feeling that when a combiner limb is an arm, that we're used to it having it looking like it's 2 legs stuck together. Whereas these guys, it looks like a bicep, so the legs look like they've got bicep leg, a bicep split in half for the legs. That's kind of it is like, this is the main form. This is what you're paying for. This is, and it is the fit and finish, the just the materials used, the paint, everything's painted. It is absolutely beautiful. Is it worth the money? No, but it's got butterfly joints. It's got ab crunches. It's got it's got all these things you're not used to, a combiner being able to use, and they've kept it at that small size, so it isn't like an unwieldy mess, and it's not pulling. When you move things, it's not pulling itself apart like you find with a lot of these bigger third-party combiners. So there is a lot to say there's been a lot of thought and feeling put into this, but I just think, yeah, it's a bit expensive, and part of me does think I'd have rather have spent the money, the same amount of money for it, and got like a Flame Toys version that doesn't bother with the separate limbs and the combining, and was just this image that has been burning in my head since watching Call of the Primitives as a child. But yeah, I think it's just absolutely beautiful, and I don't regret spending the money on it. But I wouldn't recommend it to anyone else to spend that unless they're, that kind of they know. You need to know what you're getting.
I was going to pick it up at TFN.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, that's been my expensive lump.
That was some decent picks-ups. Well done. Great stuff. Lee, how have you got in this month?
I have loads, but I'm restricting it to what I got in the last week. I'm just trying to see if I can share my screen with you. Oh, no, maybe I can't. That's a bugger. Oh well. Can you hear me?
Yep, go through loud.
Yeah.
You can just tell us if you want.
Yeah, so I got the. I'll just grab them quickly. I did have pictures, but I'll just grab them in a sec. So it's all the new releases. So I got Nexus Prime.
Oh, nice.
Who I know a lot of people are having a go at, but if you're an ancient transformer, I expect that your mode is going to be a bit naff.
Fair point.
And I reckon that Hasbro could release figures which are compatible with this in the future, and it will.
Haven't they said they are? Haven't they said they're doing the limbs for this for next year? So that we're actually going to get the bits.
You do still need a frame for it, unless there's something they've done here that isn't immediately obvious.
I wonder if they could do what they did with the Constructicons and have like a 2-pack of 2 of the figures that come with a bit that then becomes the frame. Because, like you say, you need the frame, don't you?
But I've combined it with Superion, and he's pretty decent as a torso. I do like him. We've got Smokescreen.
Oh, nice.
He's nice. He has a little bit of issue with this clipping in place, and for some reason his knees clip and lock, and then if you unlock them, he's sort of bow-legged a little bit. But I need to fiddle around with him a bit more. I am convinced that they're going to retool this into Robots in Disguise 2015 Jazz, because there's a lot of that toy design in this figure more than there is Smokescreen. A Smokescreen, he eventually got his own figure, but in Japan they retooled Knockout into Smokescreen, which is this figure seems to borrow a lot from that Knockout design rather than from the Smokescreen toy. We got Animated Ratchet, who's fairly decent.
Nice.
What I really like about this figure is that all of his accessories store in vehicle mode out of the way. So all these little tools that he's got, they all have somewhere to go.
I love that.
You're not hiding. And even in robot mode, his magnets store in his back.
Oh.
So, yeah. I mean, it's not as good as the original animated toy, but he's a decent upgrade if you can't get hold of one. Sideways.
Yes.
I really like this, but I have got a couple of niggles. One, the bike bits just come off. So with the original toy, they were actually part of the design and you could move them around. You are technically supposed to be able to do that, but they're not tight enough that they don't just pop off when you can't move them. And the Minicons come with arms and legs separate.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Which is a bit odd. I mean, with my Armada one, I mostly keep him in Rook combined mode. But other than that, it gives you exactly what you want, which is a sideways, which is fully posable. And the head gimmick, although it's not spring loaded anymore, it works just as well. I got this, which is
nice.
a John Air. I think it's Firefly in a Skywalk box, but I'm going to open it, which I already own, but I don't have the mini cons, so I had to buy it again to get the mini cons because you're never going to find them on their own.
Was that off the groups?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, there was a guy who was selling it, and he had a number of them, and they were weren't they all in Skywalk boxes? Different figures.
I mean, this was the only one that I needed.
Right. Okay.
Out of the ones that he had,
I thought there was a
couple of people who picked them up. From this month, my favourite thing was one of my grails, which is BotCon Tigertron, which is a white repaint of the Japanese-only Ravage figure.
Yeah, I saw you posting about this. I understand what this is now as well.
It's been one of my grails for 20 plus years, and I'm finally managed to get one.
How did you find it? Was it eBay or?
No, it was by E, because these things normally go for like 1,500 quid, but I found it for 500, and I thought, right, I'm getting that. And then I had a £50 off voucher, so it ended up only costing me like 450 quid. So that was my best. So far, that's my best pickup of the year. But I also got something I've wanted since I was a 10-year-old, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Foot Cruiser.
Oh, wow.
Which has just been reissued. So,
it's shiny as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of chrome on it. But it's, if you ever watch the cartoon, it's Shredder has captured one of the neutrino flying cars, and he's turned it into a foot vehicle. So it does transform back into a car. And other than that, the usual stuff, Missing Links, Basara Prime, the Zoid Prime, all sorts of stuff that's come out this week. But that is all I'm going to show off.
Amazing.
Great pickups. Right, Andy, what have you got this week?
I get to follow that. Sorry. Right, first things first, I'm just going to show this. So this week, we popped down for a bit of a day trip. I popped down with the wife, and we went to this little shop that you should recognise, Paul. Which
you take it to the most romantic places.
Yeah, what, Bradford? It wasn't supposed. It was her idea. That's the thing. So what happened was she was watching a live stream. We are, as part of the 24-hour live stream we'll be doing, there will be a live auction. We've had lots and lots of things donated, which we'll be showing off in the coming weeks. So you get to see all these things, obviously, before the live auction starts. But she's also been like checking on toy sales things and trying to find things that she thinks she could buy that maybe you could then go in for the auction or as prizes or as whatever. Anyway, we were ended up watching this stream together. She was watching it first, to be clear, and we ended up watching the stream together and basically bought some stuff. So she decided, rather than having post it would be nice to go for a day out because she wanted to get out, which is fine because with her issues with her mobility and the pain and stuff she's in, she just wanted to go for a drive. Fine, I don't mind. I'm the one who drives, so. So we went down there and picked up a few things. Forever Retro is a great little shop, just kind of on the outskirts of Bradford rather, and it's really, really good. If you've not been, it's worth a visit. Let me just, there we go. So I got nothing as exciting as the wonderful things that our fellow panelists have been showing off, but I got another Seacon Scalar. Join my ranks of Seacons.
Proper colour Scalar.
Yeah, he's about my 4th or 5th. But anyway, I couldn't resist. £5. I couldn't resist. I got Overload.
Yeah.
I had this Micromaster set when I was a kid, and I don't know what I did with it because it wasn't amongst all of my childhood Transformers. I have a feeling I gave it to my friend Jamie's little brother when I was about 13. Because he was getting into Transformers, his little brother Nick, and I think I gave him that, so he to encourage him. What a stupid thing that was to do. Anyway, so we got that.
How are you with putting stickers on things?
I don't mind doing it.
There's an upgrade set for that figure.
Oh, is there?
On Toy Hacks, yeah, because I've applied it to mine. They do quite a lot of Micromaster upgrade sets.
I might have to have a look into that then, because he looks very plain with like nothing on it.
Is it?
I mean, it's
There's
nice.
some Chrome and G1 detail to add to it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll have to look into that then. On Toy Hacks, yeah. What else did we get? The guy had some. Oh, I've got to be careful how I open this. Basically, you know the little catalogs that come with D1 Transformers? So I'll show these off. These are going to go in as raffle prizes when we do our auction and raffle. So,
wow.
My childhood
original, yeah. Do you know what? That's what I said to Claire. I said it's so weird seeing this again, because this is like the 1985. If you're watching in America, you got Transformers in '84, but over here we mostly got them in 1985, and this is like the catalog that came packed in. So it is so weird to see it again. I don't think I've had one of these since childhood. This version of the
Megatron in the first year, but he's on.
No, we didn't. He came later on, didn't he? Because I think wasn't there some issues because of what he was, and then the other one he had was the Ultimate Battle. Remember this one? Hang on, I'm gonna. Oh, I didn't show off the poster side, did I? Useless. Let me open this up again, because of course on the other side you had your poster. Look, gold-colored Megatron. When are we getting that, Studio Series 86? Eh? Give us the gold-colored Megatron, you cowards. Sorry, Hasbro, I do like it. And then this one also folds out into a poster. Come on, foldy. So you've got Magnus versus Galvatron on one side, because they were the new leaders until Magnus wasn't. And obviously, lovely G1, lovely. And this is, you can smell it. It smells box fresh. It's amazing. This is in such good nick. Like, so many times you see these catalogs and where the folds are, they're damaged or they're starting to rip. Not these. So they'll go in as little raffle prizes to go in when we do the live stream. And the last thing was something I just spotted, and it was very cheap. I don't think the guy really knew what it was. So I've got Cybertron Defense Hotshot. Because I don't have this one.
And he comes with a knife.
He's got the knife, but he is missing one of his cannons. The tips of the cannons on the back.
Yeah, but he's packed with missiles. It doesn't need it.
Yeah, well, that's it. You can flip things down. It's another bot for my Unicron trilogy collection. And he's actually in quite good nick in terms of like really good joints and stuff like that. There's nothing really loose on it. And as you said, it comes with that blade. So he's really cool. And he was very cheap. And that was it. So yes, a romantic day in Bradford was had by all. Mostly me, because I enjoyed it so much. No, that's it. That's everything I've picked up this week. Saving now for TFU Con. Scraping the pennies together to afford a pint.
One pint.
Just the one, and I shall drink it slowly.
Josie Social Corner?
Yes, why don't we?
I think I might have a new intro. Let's have a look.
Here we go.
What the hell is this boy doing in here? Get him out.
Yes, sir.
That was the quiz, wasn't it? I mean, it's
quiz. It's not the quiz. It's Social Corner time.
Oh no!
Well, at least we get to watch that again when it's the quiz.
Yeah. I still think you should have done your Social Corner one that everybody finds disturbing. But anyway, let's Social Corner it. Right, it's a short Social Corner because obviously we don't have Pete, and this is obviously Pete's passion and Pete's baby. But I shall try and do justice to what he shared with us. So these are photos from Borders Dude. He's been dropping a lot of really great photography on Instagram and social media in recent months and before then, but particularly I think he'd admit himself he's got back into it. And he's been doing some photos of the metal card bots he's picked up. Now I can't remember the name of this one. I don't know if any of you guys know the name, but this was just some really nice photos that was chosen. I think Paul, you shared these too.
Yeah, I did. I thought, well done, John.
The colours are fantastic. And metal card bots are all right. They're not Transformers. They are really fun though, like really fun. Yeah. In fact, I've got another one to have a look at, so I'll share some photos of that for next week.
Looks like
What else?
Opposite Crusader, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does, yeah. Got those vibes. Then, by Kiriyama, we had this fantastic picture of Motormaster, the king of the road, and of course he meets up with Optimus Prime. But in his own mind, the king of the road, and that's a great piece of artwork of Motormaster. And then I didn't pick this one, but you'll all think I did, but I didn't, because here's Double Dealer, specifically Earthrise Double Dealer, and this artwork was done by Kira. It just says Kira. I don't know if this was on X or on Blue Sky or wherever it was, but that is still a really nice picture of Double Dealer, who, of course, as we all know, is the finest Transformer of all. Again, I will be accepting no questions at this time. Having said that, I mean, that's wonderful artwork, but that's pretty spectacular artwork. Wow. Well,
awesome.
By Zach. I do apologize if I massacre this. Zakura Rain. That is pretty damn fierce.
That's amazing. I mean, it's like they're about to enter into the most ultimate crotch thrust ever.
Yeah, the power of the thrust.
The one that takes your eye out.
It's amazing. A fantastic artwork again. And we say it every time, but like the talent that people in our community have is just, it's mind blowing. I mean, I can't draw stickmen well, so to see stuff like this is fantastic. We've got Soundwave and the Family. This is by Alexandra Ivanov, and that is flipping fantastic. I love the little smiles on Rumble and Frenzy. They're just both looking so happy with their lives at this point. That's a really nice piece of artwork of Soundwave and the lads. And we all know Soundwave is superior. Then we also have this. Now, this may be my personal favorite. I don't know. They're all great pictures this week. So this is that final post-credit scene from Transformers 1, but redone and reimagined as the Transformers Prime versions of the characters. And this is freaking cool. I don't think it needs any more explanation than that, does it? That is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, brilliant work. This is by Primacibi, I think that's how you say it, who is on Blue Sky and X, I am fairly certain. I've got to stop calling it X. It's Twitter. I'm old. It's Twitter. Then we had this. Now, just hang on a second, because the first picture may be confusing slightly. So we all know this, right? We all remember this. Not you young people watching, but this is the Transformers G1 sticker collection that we got when we were kids and that we all had. And some of us were stupid enough to allow to be given away. Anyway, Ryan Button on X shared this because he took that and he created his own little tribute to Transformers the movie and the sticker album with this. Again, just fantastic artwork. Ryan Button has been doing some great stuff for a long time. So, really nice to see this. This next one just made me smile. Hopefully it'll make you smile too. Now we know.
Oh, yeah.
How did we not notice this? It makes sense now. Sorry, Hasbro. Sorry, Hasbro team. This is Ishikawa Sunday on X who shared this picture. I assume it's their picture. There was nothing to say it was somebody else's. So if this was somebody else's and you're watching, I apologize. Please let us know. We'll give you.
I would
credit.
love it if Hasbro done this, like how Starlin went back and doctored pictures, or like who was this photo of Hasbro came back doctoring films to make it
the new latest release of the movie on Blu-ray and DVD and digital copy comes with this. Come on down so I can slap you, Autobrat. Anyway, there you go. It all makes sense now. Massive slapping hands. Then we had this, which is the 13 Primes.
Oh, nice.
A nice family photo, or in this case, piece of artwork. This is by Snowy Arts on X, and it's just a great piece of artwork. Just imagining if they all got together for a little family photo. Pick your favorites out. Yes, that's right. It's Vector Prime. But if you have another favorite, that's fine as well. But Vector Prime. And there they are, all of them gathered together. Very, very cool. And also a car. I thought that was a sound effect through.
Yeah, I thought
Anyway. And then this Plastic Spark photography. He's been doing some amazing photos of his toys recently. And here we have it's Age of the Primes, isn't it? Razor Claw, which is just one of the best repaints I've got in recent times, and just a really nice figure. I highly recommend it in these colors. If you weren't, taken with the original colors, then definitely worth picking this one up. So very nice again. And that has been this week's Social Corner.
Awesome.
Well done, everyone.
Great job, Andy. Great pictures.
Yes, amazing art.
Do you join me for some foreplay?
I'd love to.
Lynn, these are sex people.
What do you mean?
They're sex swappers. Lynn, this is DEFCON 1. Look. Look. Don't make the same noise as them. Don't think you want to join in.
So this week for foreplay, we're just randomly choosing a transformer off the shelf that we quite like a lot and having a chat about it. So I don't mind kicking us off. This is one transformer which I take down a fair bit, but probably more than I should. But always a pleasure to get him down. And it's Fans Hobbies Overlord. I always thought Overlord, which is such a cool, I don't know why his head's got a bit like that, was such a cool character. And I think I always prefer normally the G1 versions. But this IDW stylized version, just amazing. Fans Hobby, brilliant value. It's one of the more expensive Fans Hobby toys to buy because he's so just massive and huge. And he's got both his Power Masters in there, and he came with extra ones because he's the special edition re-release. But yes, it's Fans Hobbies Double Evil. The colours are just early 90s perfection in every single way. And he sits up there looking over me as I'm on my team's calls on a Monday. And I think, thanks, Overlord. Thank you. He's got little bits, guns. I think these bits pop down. He's got ab crunch. He obviously turns into two brilliant alt modes. But yeah, that was my random transformer that I love, which sits up there. And I thought I'd bring him down for you to see. Andy, over to you.
Thank you, Paul. I wasn't ready, but I will go now because I am now.
Sorry.
I'm gonna, rather than getting it down off, although I do have it here actually. I'm going for, well, depends on who you are. Mudflap, if you are from the West, I suppose. Demolisher, as he's called in Takara markets, I believe. He's just a great fun toy. If you don't have this mold, this, in my opinion, is the best version of it. These colors are fantastic. Just a really fun toy of its age. So if you're wanting superb articulation, you might be slightly disappointed. It hasn't got everything that modern toy has, but it's still got enough articulation to make it fun to mess around with and pose. It has a couple of fairly strange gimmicks or daft gimmicks. There's a little cannon that pops out from under one arm, and of course his super extendable crane arm blade sword thing on the other arm. But it's just great fun, a wonderful fun toy. I got this as a gift from my wife, who sneakily checked out my eBay, and I was watching this on eBay at the time. She bought it and I was a bit disappointed, and then it turned up and it was for me. So I like it even more. The head sculpt is one of the best in Transformers, in my opinion, and the light piping is exceptional. These wonderful green eyes. It's just a great toy. And to look at it, you think it doesn't look like much, but when you mess around with it, he's just fun and he's chunky and he's good. Yes, I'm gonna go with Mudflap / Demolisher, depending on which side of the divide you're on, whether you're the Western Cybertron or whether you're Galaxy Force over in Japan and with Takara. But yeah, a really great, fun toy. Highly recommended if you can get hold of either version. I was told this is the Takara version, but I have my doubts because it's got the It's got the Decepticon logo on, which I was also told the Takara one doesn't have. So I don't know. I don't care really. It's just really great. I really enjoy this. So yes, Mudflap or Demolisher, get one. They also did a version, which I think they're still called Mudflap for the movies, the Beavers movies. It was in that line, and it was apparently originally going to be called Erector, but they backed down on that and they called it Mudflap again. Hasbro, you cowards, call it Erector because it was yellow, you see, so it was going to be Erector. Yeah.
Good choice. I love these random Transformers. Lee, do you want to take us through a random Transformer?
Yeah, well, this is one that I found as I was unpacking more figures from storage, and this is my original childhood Soundwave toy that my nan got me.
Oh, wow.
6th or 7th birthday, and which I think is probably the oldest figure I've got that I still own. He's actually a knockoff of the Microchange Cassette Man because he's got Cassette Man written along his chest there. And it just means a lot to me because I really wanted the Soundwave, but they weren't in the shops at the point when I wanted it. So the fact that my nan was able to find one for me at all was amazing. I mean, he hasn't got any accessories, but I do occasionally give him the accessories from one of my more modern Soundwave reissues so that he can play it being complete. And he's currently looking after a broken Rat Bat, which was the first G1 Rat Bat toy I ever owned as well. So I don't want to get rid of him because I never had Rat Bat before, and Rat Bat wasn't a toy you got in the UK. So when I ended up having him in a job lot from eBay of GoBots, I thought, oh wow, Rat Bat. So that will be with me forever. If I had to save one figure for my collection from Burning House, I would grab this and run out the door.
That's the one.
That's lovely, though, that you've still got that childhood one as well. Soundwave's a great toy.
Go on, Bisto. What's a random Transformer?
Okay, this one is... I had BT round last week and changed the router. And the engineer... I was going to choose Spartan, but the MMC's impacted yet again because any excuse. Well, even I'm tired of that bit at the moment. So I went for, this is DX9 Eternal Hobby Kokomon, who is the take on Crasher, which is just a head remold of Mirage. To be the GoBot Renegade Crasher, and this is it's an older third-party toy, but it's showing its age a little bit. But the joints are still mostly great. There's some bit of looseness here and there, but I just really love all the double jointed elbows and knees, and it is one that it can fit in. It's kind of MP-ish. You can also kind of squint and put it with your chugs. So it was that age in where third party haven't really found their place. There's gaps here and there where nowadays you'd get someone to shut that hole up. But sorry, I just derailed myself.
But I almost said before you started, Bisto, I almost said to you, this better not be a GoBot. You never let me down.
It's a third-party Transformer that happens to be a homage to a GoBot. So,
we will allow it. We will allow it.
Right. Crash, listen, she's in the main line now.
Yeah,
she's in the main line now. So
that's right.
Very much so. X9 got ahead of the game on that. For being they were the ones who said she should be a Mirage remold, and that's kind of where she sits now. Yeah, so ahead of its time, but still beautiful and kind of. It came with a gun. I think the sword came with Make Toys Tailgate, which had an upgrade kit for Universe Cyclonus. But she can hold 5mm weapons, so she's got the sword, and that's my random figure.
Nice
GoBot moment. This has got my entire shelf of GoBots that you can see just above you.
I knew you were going to do that, Lee. I saw as soon as I made the comment, I saw you start moving about, and I thought he's going to get a GoBot out now, isn't he?
Everything's
we'll allow them now.
Yeah.
GoBots are Transformers now, so it's fine.
We'll do. Yeah, I think we'll have to do a 4-player of GoBots at some point.
We will. That's the thing.
That will come.
It's inevitable.
But today, it's not that day. Should we do the quiz then?
Oh crap! Yeah, yes. Go on then.
Now, I've got a new intro for the quiz.
What the hell is this boy doing in here? Get him out.
Yes, sir.
Always reminds me of Elliot, my 8-year-old.
Just kicking everything.
Violent.
I was thinking that was Deep Roy, who was also the stunt double for.
No, you want to learn more about that little guy? Go to the Bad Movie Bible YouTube channel.
Okay.
There's videos about different rip-offs, so like Terminator rip-offs, all the Ring rip-offs, and it just goes into all these international pieces of crap, and that's one of them.
That's where I get most of my videos from, is the Bad Movie Bible. You've discovered my source.
The special source.
Quiz time.
Okay.
Over to the Quizmaster General.
It is time for a quiz. I will be very excited for this quiz because I know that we have Spiderfather himself, and I feel like Lee's going to know a few things. Lee may be the first.
Never
person.
when I come under pressure.
There's no pressure here. It's just a bit of fun, remember, Lee. It's just a bit of fun. We're
day to day, I'm a smug know-it-all, but when you actually test me, it all just dries up.
Well, let's see if that's true now as we move into our quiz. So I need all of my panelists, my lovely panelists, Bisto, Paul, and Lee, to go into the private chat. And if you have any devices that are showing the live chat for the show, if you can make sure you can't see those for the duration of this quiz, just to make sure there's no cheating. We wouldn't want any cheating, would we, Paul?
No.
Exactly. So here's how the quiz works. In case you haven't seen it before, we do 5 questions that are all multiple choice questions. At the end of those 5 questions, we will have either a winner or possibly a tie between 2 people or 3 people, maybe. It's possible. It's happened, I think, once before. We have a tiebreaker question at the end if that instance occurs. But what we usually do is we do the tiebreaker question anyway as a kind of next goal wins scenario. So it might be an opportunity for somebody who's got every question wrong to snatch victory right at the end. We shall see. Play along at home. If you are watching live, put your answers in the live chat and see how you do. And we will let you know. Paul is definitely not in the live chat anymore because he's closed it down. You're right, Paul. I can't. Although I do have the power to kick. Right, here we go. Question: are we all ready? Everybody feeling confident?
Yep.
Yeah, Paul is surprisingly good at this. I think it's the multiple choice element helps. But anyway,
or luck, as some people call it.
Pure blind luck. Here we go. Question number 1. In Transform. Oh, sorry. I should say I will repeat the question a couple of times and give you the answers. If you can just type the answer either A, B, or C into the live chat. And that's it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. No worries about typing.
Overlord's arm is in the way.
No, any excuse.
He's got all the answers written up his wrist.
Yeah. Written up what overloads are.
Yeah.
It's just deface the Transformer. Anyway, here we go. Number 1. In Transformers Rescue Bots, what position does Heatwave have within the team? Is he A, team leader, B, chief of security, or C, scout? So question number 1, in Transformers Rescue Bots, what position does Heatwave have within the team? Is he A, team leader, B, chief of security, or C, scout? A, B, or C? Oh, look at that. I should mention at this point, I normally mention it at the start and I forgot, all questions have been sourced from the TF Wiki. So if you do have any complaints, any of you at home or our panelists, about any of the questions or answers, please direct all of your complaints to TF Wiki, because that's where I got it from. Right, got answers from all three of our panelists. They've all gone for the same answer. These are obviously big fans of Rescue Bots, because they've all got it right. The answer was A. Heatwave is team leader. So well done to Lee, Bisto, and Paul. You all get a point there. I'm sure that Bisto and Paul didn't just copy Lee. Okay, that's a point each.
It's a fire engine, so he's not a scout.
He is.
He's not a scout, and he's not a.
You clearly know your rescue.
You might not have seen the show, but he's used logic.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on to question number 2. Oh, let me just break up your answer so I can keep track. Right, question number 2. Here we go. In the 2000... Oh, are you ready, Paul?
Yeah, so it's just only one person got it right in the chat. Everyone put
really?
B. Dave was like, well done, Dave.
Right. Question number 2. In the 2001 RID cartoon, what alt mode did Skids take on? What alt mode did Skids have in RID 2001? Was it A, a rally car? Was it B, a NASCAR? Was it C, an F1 race car? A, a rally car. B, a NASCAR. Or C, a Formula One racing car?
No.
A, a rally car. B, a NASCAR. Or C, a Formula One racing car? Oh, and we've got our answers. And we got 3 different answers, which makes it much more interesting.
Mine's wrong.
Oh, that moment of realization. No. Right, we're all currently on 1 point apiece. So, who has gone into a lead? Well, Lee, you did go for answer B, which was a NASCAR immediately, and then I think realized your mistake. Bisto, you went for answer C, which is a Formula One racing car, and Paul, you went for answer A, which is the rally car. And the correct answer was C, was a Formula One racing car. So Bisto takes the lead, 2 points to 1. But can he hold on to that lead? Let's find out. Question number 3. In the G1 continuity, see, a question you all should know. In the G1 continuity, Defensor has a host of auxiliary components who can fill in when a core protector bot is injured or indisposed. Which of the following has never been part of Defensor? So one of these bots I'm about to mention has never been part of Defensor.
Good questions this week.
Thank you very much. Here we go. Is it A, Heat Rock, B, Fix It, or C, Medics? A, Heat Rock, B, Fix It, or C, Medics? Which one of those 3 has never been part of Defensor? And we've got our answers, and everybody's gone for the same answer, which is a good job because you've all got it right. It was Fix It, who has never been part of Defensor. Heat Rock and Medics both have, apparently.
Medics would have been a BotCon customization figure of Ratchet, Combiner Wars Ratchet, which you repainted, and Heat Rock, I think, was one of those Kabaya gum figures.
Yes.
Which was an original.
I didn't research it that much, but I'll take your word for it.
It was during Defensor's meth.
That deserves an extra point.
I was just going to say.
Andy, who answered first?
Who answered first? It was you, Paul, who answered first. But as you know, at this stage of the competition, that makes no difference. Everybody gets a point. So it's 3 points to Bisto, 2 points to Paul, and 2 points to Spider.
Paul is the combiner knowledge. Paul has combiner.
He is. He does love combiners. He does adore combiners. Oh, everything to play for as we go into question number 4. Here we go. Question number 4. Fingers. I was going to say fingers on buzzers, but we don't have any. Fingers on keyboards. In what year was the Transformers movie Bumblebee released? Was it A, 2018, B, 2019, or C, 2020? In what year was Bumblebee released? A, 2018, B, 2019, or C, 2020? Oh, the answers are all in pretty quickly there, guys. And we have 3 different answers to the question. So, I ask you, in what year was the Transformers movie Bumblebee released? Not that long ago. You'd think we'd all remember, right? I mean, I actually kind of had forgotten. It was, well, let's see. Paul, you went for 2020. Bisto, you went for 2019. And Lee, you went for 2018. The actual answer was A, 2018. So Lee,
Nice.
you
That's
draw
what
level
buying
with this.
all the toys from the Bumblebee movie and then having to put the dates down on your Facebook catalog gets you.
There you go. So you got the advantage. haven't you?
Finally paid off.
I think we're all temporarily messed up from lockdown, and it's kind of, it's hard to imagine what dates were before 2020. And it's kind of,
I thought you said 2023.
yeah.
Let's see.
Did I?
Yeah.
Is that when Bumblebee came out? It's in
Yeah.
2023.
I
Not
think
sure
your
if that's an
accent
excuse.
sometimes.
Now it just feels like you're just saying words. Anyway, this is exciting now because at the moment, with one question left to go, it's level between Bisto and Lee on 3 points each, and Paul only a point behind. Could we have a three-way tie before we go into the tiebreaker? Probably not, but let's see. It might happen. Question number 5. We all know that G1 Computron was a 10 for intelligence on his bio card. But according to his bio card, what was his rating for endurance? So what was G1 Computron's rating for endurance? I'll give you a hint. It's between 1 and 10. Well, I suppose it could be 0. But I'll give you the hint that it's between 1 and 10. Is it A, 6, B, 7, or C, 8? A, 6, B, 7, or C, 8? I'm afraid we can't adapt the answers via the use of Viagra, Paul, so we'll have to take the first letter you've put down. Bisto and Lee both went for 7 endurance for Computron. Paul went for A, which would be a 6, but he did say with a bit of Viagra he gets up to an 8. I think you're thinking of stamina there, Paul. But actually, the answer is C. He had an 8 for endurance in G1 on his G1 Viagra. So nobody gets any points for that one. Paul, you were close, but you did put A first.
Not hard.
Hard enough, no. Didn't quite get it up. Right. Which means that we are still level between Bisto and Lee, which means we go to a tiebreaker question. But as it is, a next goal wins, it does mean that Paul could somehow steal victory from the jaws of defeat. It's just the twisted way we do things here. So here we go. I kind of want Paul not to win this because it really would feel like an injustice. But we've been here before. Regular watchers know how this often ends. Because this is a closest answer wins question. Here we go. In which episode of the Beast Wars cartoon does Depth Charge make his debut? So I'm wanting the episode number. Again, I will give you the hint for those who are not big Beast Wars fans. There were 52 episodes of the cartoon. So in which episode does Depth Charge make his debut? The closest answer wins. So somewhere between 1 and 52, guys.
Oh, I thought you could give us an A, B, or C. Okay.
So I can't do season something episode.
No, I just want a number. Just give me
right. Okay.
I'll give you 10 seconds to come up with an answer. Paul's taken his guess, and I do mean guess. He's gone into the middle ground. Lee's got an answer down there. We're just waiting. Oh, and everybody's got an answer. This is where I actually thought Lee might shine because it's a Beast Wars question. So so here we go. Paul, you went for episode 25. Bisto, you went a little higher, went for episode 26. Lee, you went much higher. You went for episode 41. And you were right too, because that is the correct answer. So Lee, you are our quiz champion this week on a Beast Wars question. Yeah.
25 episodes in season 1, 13 episodes season 2. He shows up about episode 3 or 4 in season 3. So you just got to do the math.
Isn't it episode 3? So like when you said Bisto about it, I would have, if I...
anyway. I thought we started in season 2. I thought we signed up.
No, season 3.
Oh, what was the answer?
41.
The Transmetal Wave was at the end of season 2, not the end of season 1, wasn't it?
Transmetals were at the start of season 1 with Fusors.
Right.
But Rampage came towards the end of season 2, and then Depth Charge didn't show up until start season 3.
Oh, right. Okay.
And but
Yeah.
Depth Charge was the last trans metal to appear because
Oh,
then they became
because they brought in Depth Charge after Dynamite died, hadn't they? 'Cause,
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was
Yeah.
going to say. But thanks, Leo. You handle it for me.
John Winsky was closest in the chat, 39, and Decepticon was second. He used the same logic as you, Lee, but slightly miscounted.
Well done, Lee. That was fantastic. I think a deserved winner, but what a wonderful effort by Bisto.
Yeah.
Paul, you were definitely here.
I got that question first, didn't I? The second question. I thought that was good.
You did guess that question first.
And that's what's going on my T-shirt for TFN.
I got
the question first.
Fantastic. And that's the end of the quiz.
Time for discussion time, isn't it?
We now return to the Transformers.
Read. So, with a lot of conventions coming up, which is amazing, we were having a little chat about who we'd love to see. So, just who you'd like to see. Could be a celebrity, could be an artist, could be a YouTuber, could be anyone from the Transformers fandom. If you could choose one person to love to see, who would it be? Have you been having a think about this, boys? You got some suggestions for me? Don Lee.
Well, being the big Tarantulas fan I would like to see Alec Willows, the voice actor for Tarantulas, at some point. I mean, he does do conventions, but I don't think he's ever travelled further than North America. Failing that, I'd like someone from the production team of Beast Wars, just so we can ask about how the series was made, why certain decisions were decided on. Because the whole Beast Wars series was made by the seat of their pants. I mean, Mainframe had made a reboot, and when they were making reboot, they were inventing computer animation for television and movies as they were going along because it hadn't been done before. And Beast Wars came off the back of all of that knowledge, but they were still learning while they were making Beast Wars, because season 3 is when they learned how to do water properly. So all of a sudden, there's a lot of episodes in water or near water features. because they were getting their money's worth. So yeah, that's what I would like.
We had Guzzy said never really had any heroes, but Megatron, their art is amazing. Be cool. There's lots of people there's people you don't know, like who you think, that'd be cool to meet. Like I remember the first time I met JP Bove and just chatting, and you're just like, wow, so cool to meet him. And then you chat to them, and you're like, God, you're well funny. I could chat to you all night. Loads of people, you don't realise their personalities are so amazing, as well as they're obviously really talented and artistic people. I think if I was to meet anyone, I don't like meeting people in general, like who are famous and stuff. I always find it hard. It's almost like you're paid to be here, and I'm going to come up, and is it genuine? Are you genuinely wanting to see people? But I think the Transformers community, when you see how some of these celebrities act and behave, like they generally do love being there. Then you see them stay in the bar. I remember the first time we met Simon Furman. He just came down, sat down, introduced himself, which he didn't need to do. It's like, I know who you are, and then he just sat down, chilled out, and had a beer all night. And you think, God, it's not fake. You're not being paid to do this. This is you. You generally love the community. You generally love having chats and chatting to other adults and having a beer. And I thought that was amazing. But in terms of who I'd love to meet, I don't know, Michael Bay. I'd love to have a chat with him, just to find out what he thought about Transformers. There must be a Transformers fan in there, because he kept going back to it.
It's his favourite quote: Transformers weren't cool until I did them. That's his attitude.
That sounds like something someone old would say.
He didn't like them, or not that he didn't like them, but he just didn't have any opinion on D before he did the films. And then he has talked about being a fan now, but I don't know if that's just because he gets paid a lot of money for making the films more than him actually being a fan. But yeah,
but I would love to meet him and have a chat and talk about what.
Oh, yeah, bet you could get some fascinating stories out of him about the production of the films and stuff. You just ask him why he did certain things,
because you think he wouldn't do you think, it's a lot of the stuff he does for money. But have you ever seen that video of him for Samsung, and he's introducing their new phone, and he's literally on the stage, and they go, Michael Bay's here to introduce the Samsung 11, and he holds it. He goes, and he goes, no, I can't do this. Puts the phone down and walks off the stage. It's an amazing YouTube clip. But you think that you're not that product orientated commercial, but then you look at the Transformers films, I think it is. So yeah, Michael Bay would be my choice. I would love to have a little chat with him. What else, Andy? Bisto?
Well, Michael Bay would be a fascinating choice, just because, again, you could ask him about, the last night, what the hell was going on there then, and other questions of that nature. I'd like to see the Hasbro design team. I'd like Hasbro there, Mark Mayer and Evan, all of those guys who've been involved with Transformers and are involved currently, just to be able to pick their brains and ask them some questions. Because what we have seen on some of the live streams in particular, but also I believe for those people who were lucky enough to get to interview them at the London Comic Con, is that when actually asked certain questions about certain characters and whether we might be getting new toys, they were, shall we say, a little bit liberal in hinting at whether or not you were actually going to get those toys. So for those who've constantly asked for Throttlebots, there was a suggestion made that we will be very happy at some point in the very near future. We shall have to wait and see if that proves to be true, of course, because whether they make all those decisions, but it sounds like there's things that are planned that they're trying to do, at least. So they would be fascinating to have a word with. What about you, Bisto? Is there anyone that you'd speak to?
Right, can I? I'll mention a few because I'll just overlap some time. I think on top of what you said, I don't know how it'd work, right, with translation issues, and also the original Takara design team are still knocking around. We're bringing some of the wooden samples over. This is like imagine just being able to see some of the stuff that they first carved and made to be like, this is what we're going to send off to the design team to have a look at to become, all these Diaclone and Transformer figures that we know and love. That'd be an amazing experience. Again, not maybe as necessarily a Transformer guest, but some, Ratchet from the Prime, Jeffrey Combs is just such a catalog. The Reanimator, Jeffrey Combs. Just game down. All the 2000 appearances he's done in Star Trek. Just everything he's done is just so expansive, and I think it'd be great. He was the heart and soul, really, of Prime, in my mind, as Ratchet. I think it'd be great to see. And then, if we're going to bend time, space, and physics, Orson Welles, dig him up. Because I'm an awkward idiot. I can't. I'm rubbish at meet and greets. So if we just put, stuck a skeleton on stage, that'd be better for me.
Orson Welles would tell us all exactly what he thinks of us if he was on stage.
Yeah.
Problem. Yeah. He wouldn't hold back. I hated doing this job. You're all over the people.
What was it? Polly Pocket?
Yeah, but as long as just imagine him just haunting the bar at TF Nation, just so drunk out of his gourd, just insulting everyone who's trying to get an autograph.
Start charging people. Autographs. No, because no one would do that. Cool. What was I going to say? I can't remember now. Jeffrey Combs would be amazing. But just for me, it'd be the Star Trek stuff. Just one of the best, most amazing actors in Star Trek.
Oh, get Leonard Nimoy back if we're having dead actors. I'd have loved to have a chat with Leonard Nimoy about his.
Oh yeah, Leonard Nimoy would be incredible. I mean, obviously unlikely now, but it would be incredible.
Well, we've broke the seal.
Yeah, now we're getting into absolute dreams.
Anyone in the world. Andy.
Well, Leonard Nimoy, what a shout that would be. It'd just be incredible to the stories he must have had. I would go with somebody I've asked TFN about before, which was Kevin Michael Richardson, who provided the voice of, for example, was it Bulkhead in Transformers Prime? I asked about him, and he apparently was one that was difficult to get over there. So it's a bit of a shame. They didn't sound hopeful when I had a chat with the TFN crew. That was a couple of years ago, but he's got a huge roster of work and stuff like that.
I mean, he's on The Simpsons now. He's making Simpsons money.
He doesn't need to come to our convention. He's making Simpsons money. And then I would say Aaron Archer as well. I have met him once before, but when I met him, it was the first year. I'm pretty sure the first year I went to TFN. And I was very much like a bunny rabbit in the headlights at that point. So I didn't get a chance to properly have a chat with him. And I'd love to sit and have a beer with him and just chat about his time working on the Unicron trilogy and Transformers Universe toys and all of the stuff he did that I am a massive fan of. And I know he was obviously heavily involved with a lot of certainly the later Beast Wars stuff. So it'd be really interesting to discuss.
He has a YouTube channel and he talks about.
He does, which
he
I
the
do
chat sometimes, doesn't he? In our chat, it's like Aaron's in the chat. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, he has been in chat, and I'd love to get him on the show sometime. He does the Toy Armada. That's his YouTube channel, and I love that. But yeah, someone like that, the second, I suppose, designer kind of person I've suggested. But I love to hear about how they go from the process of the idea of the toy and the initial designs to when we get the final toy, and what are the hurdles they have to jump over. Because we just always say, oh, well, the toy should have this, it should have that. But that's not always possible. The reality is there's budgets for these things, whether we like it or not. So it's interesting to find out. Yeah, well, just the decisions that they make. You know, we don't have to agree with them all, but it's interesting to hear from the actual mouths of the designers. Well, we had to do it like this way because of X, Y, and Z.
But then for Aaron, for his era of Transformers, it was still more a kid's toy.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Gimmicks were part of it, a big part of it back then. Like you look at the Unicron trilogy, it's a line with the gimmicks that change as you go through. But
I used to hate gimmicks. Now I miss them.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? I was the same.
I don't. I remember the Megatron having no articulation, and I like that my modern update has shoulders and knees.
Oh, you love a good Brito, Lee. Come on.
Well, I'll sell you this fantasy. I'll sell you this.
Go on.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, Weird Al.
Supported by Cybertronic Spring.
Ooh, that would be fantastic.
Because they've done that, haven't they, in Canada?
They work together.
Yeah, they work together, yeah. They even did a music video together. That would be amazing.
And Stan Bush also done done gigs together, haven't they? Which, again, blows my mind.
Weird Al's made me think of Eric Idle.
Yeah.
Voice of Retgar. I don't know how much he'd really remember about that thing.
Eric Idle would come anyway, because if there's a check in it for him, because he's lamenting the fact that Monty Python isn't as popular as it used to be because the royalties have stopped coming in. So he's actually go back to work so he can live his American luxury lifestyle.
Oh, I have to tap him up.
Well, there you go.
See if he wants to come on the show. How much can we afford?
And he's the most compass mentis. He's the most compass mentis of the Pythons, isn't he? That's left. So.
Yeah.
What about so talking about how Aaron Archer got to YouTube? What about YouTubers? I always feel like the one YouTuber I'd love to meet is Thew. I've never met Thew. He's like for years I've been following him and watching him. I know loads of people have met him. But I always feel like at the conventions, like he's so many people go up to him and talk to him stuff, and I think I don't want to wretch like him away. He doesn't know me, but I've been a patron of him for years and years. I've always loved him. I think that's one person. It'd be nice just to see him down the street and just be like, "Oh, hello, for coffee."
He's the sort of person you can just walk up to and say hello to. Even better if he's drunk, because he'll talk to anyone.
I have to buy him a beer. After, well, that sounds wrong. Look for him late at night when he's drunk and follow him.
Oh, you don't have to wait till late.
Okay. You'd say look for him late at night when he's drunk and then follow him, because that's taking on a different feel.
Yeah, just get on a Sunday. Find him on a Sunday. That's the best time.
Sunday.
The thing with you as well, though,
exhausted him.
Yeah, I was going to say the only thing with you is that he's spoken himself about the fact that sometimes it can get a bit too much if everybody's just coming up to him and just starts talking to him. So he's just trying to be, like with anyone really, just trying to be as tactful as he can rather than just walking up and starting a conversation uninvited. Saying hello, I think, is fine. And if you get to get a conversation from that, it's always good fun.
So who else from YouTube would you like to meet?
YouTubers. Emgo would be cool, just because I've watched him for so many years. It'd be interesting to meet him. Some of the newer YouTubers. There's Hamman Reviews for over in Australia. He seems like quite a cool guy. I wouldn't mind getting the chance to chat to him.
Probably the John. Is that his name?
Who? Jobby the Hong.
Jobby the Hong.
Jobby the Hong. Hobby the John.
Hobby the John.
Yeah, I've seen a few of it. He seems really funny.
Yeah. I met. Who did I meet a couple of years back? Dr. Lockdown was over here. Watches YouTube reviews for quite a while. The only thing with him,
he started doing them again.
Yeah, he's got back into it, hasn't he? But the only thing is, he did a review of Earthrise Double Dealer and he hated it. So I remember talking to him. Right, hang on. Let's have a chat about this. He was a nice guy. To
be fair, I had to get an upgrade kit for his knees before I.
Yeah, lots of people did, but some of us just suffer in silently and just we just suck it up.
I need an upgrade for my knees.
That's a good point. Yeah. But yeah,
that Excellent XLR. I think that kid.
Oh, Excellent XLR. Do you really want him?
Yeah. I'd like to see how he plays music.
How he plays that bass.
Yeah.
He'd be cool.
Arafai's lovely. He's a nice chap.
We could teach him how to spell. We could teach him how to spell, couldn't we?
These are people that kind of like Excellent XLR and Arrowfire. You will
Yeti,
see at the conventions,
and,
you can say
something Yeti.
Oh, Bisto Yeti. Oh, he's a right diva, I've heard, and an absolute diva. So high maintenance. He's like our Transformers answer to Mariah Carey.
It's just his rider when he comes on the show. With Penny Green, he needs 80 NMMs, all green, and a reach around before he even starts. And it's like, am I going to have to do the reach around again?
Did you just say 80 M&Ms?
Yeah,
all green.
80 rappers. M&Ms
green
altogether.
All green. The thing is, so when you walk into your dressing room, because you have all the other things in your rider about what sound levels you want and all that type of stuff, and so that as soon as you walk into your dressing room, you can see the vase of M&Ms, and you go, "Yeah, they've actually read my rider." That's all it's for. Yeah, that's all it's to test. It's just a visual test. Yeah.
What about you, Lee? Is there anyone, living or dead, that you would wish you could get to meet at TFN?
Living, Corey Burton would be cool because he's done. Not only has he done G1 and animated, but he's done tons of stuff since.
Done Bayverse as well, hasn't
he's had Bane in Star Wars.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
And he played Count Dooku in the animated series, so he's done tons. I'd love to meet, but when we had one of the COVID online ones, he was a guest, but because he couldn't come over, we got an interview with him there. So maybe that was our chance. But
do you know what I found really interesting? None of us have mentioned Frank Welker or Peter Cullen yet.
That goes without saying.
Well, I agree.
I would love to meet them, but it's how realistic is it?
Yeah. I think
I would watch.
It's slightly more realistic than Orson Welles.
Orson Welles and Lenny. I mean, that's a good point.
Ouija board, Bisto. Just get a Ouija board.
From
Shall we do it now?
by the way.
Put the wine.
From Hasbro. Ouija boards. Contact your heroes.
Yeah, that's who originally made Ouija boards.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
There's a little known fact. Or maybe it's well known, and I just didn't know it. Yeah, it's still a thing, isn't it? I mean, Peter Cullen, unfortunately, I think it's his health, isn't it? That it's harder for him to get over and travel the distance and everything. Frank Welker, I mean, that would be amazing. Just his work, the amount of films and cartoons and everything that he's done and voices he's provided.
You'll watch a random film and then you'll see the credits and it'll be the bark of the dog who's in that film. You know what I mean? It will be. It'll be like, oh, Frank Welker was the dog, and it's like the dog just barked. He didn't have any lines really.
He's got very comfortably off his residual checks for the rest of his life.
Oh yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you? None of us have mentioned many of the actors from the Bayverse movies or the live action movies. I wonder why.
I'm sure there would be fans who would like that, but
Well, Haley Steinfeld, get her in.
Stanley Tucci, because he seems like a fascinating bloke.
Yeah,
I think
I like
he
him.
would be really interesting just to hear him talk about his career and stuff. He seems like he'd be really interesting.
Shia LaBeouf, I'd love to meet him. Like, he's just kind of gets arrested quite a lot nowadays. But do you remember when they done that song, Shia LaBeouf, Running in the Dark, Shia LaBeouf? And like, there's a mate, I remember my friend showing me, I was like laughing along, and then he's in it. Like, I thought, God, he's such a cool dude. He's appeared in something taking the mickey out of him. And then he turned not that cool. But still, it'd be a cool one to.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins,
Yeah, another one with him.
Should have an Anthony Hopkins, and just all you ask is questions about Transformers.
It's funny what money makes people do.
Acting career.
Finest moments, the worst Transformers film. What about artists? Like artists that I've always admired, like Jack Lawrence was amazing.
Jeff Senior.
Jeff Senior,
Yeah, Jeff Senior's still is my favourite G1 kind of artist from that whole period. His artwork, amazing, still amazing.
He's another one who just jumps up at the bar and just chats to you, doesn't he? And like,
I like the idea he jumps up at the bar just to be in some.
For fuck's sake, Jeff! I've had enough.
Where'd you just go
about your art?
I was hiding and waiting.
I'm a Transformers artist. Yeah, I know, Jeff.
They're incredibly, not all of them, obviously, but there are people like that, like Jeff Senior, like Simon Furman, like several others who are really approachable and really nice, especially when you get to meet them at some of the smaller conventions.
I'd like to get James Roberts from IDW down, because I don't think he's ever, because he was like the head. He was, the head of IDW during the run. He was doing More Than Meets the Eye.
And he's a fan,
guys, More Than Meets the Eye. Sorry.
He's a fan, as in, like, he's been around kind of like we have since the kind of 80s, and he was involved in a lot of the fanzines and things like that, wasn't he? And he's written his book with, oh God, what's his book called? But he's written a book all about that kind of period through the 90s, and
and get.
I'd like to meet Nick Roach. I've seen him around so many times, and I've never met him properly. He stole Studio Series 86 Soundwave off me at TFN Reading unintentionally.
Get yourself a commission, right? You'll be in the queue for 2 hours, but you'll be at his desk while he finishes it for 30 minutes. So you'll have plenty of time to talk to him.
Well, see, that's the key.
He's at TFUK Con, isn't he?
He is at TFUK Con. I'm hoping, well, I will get a chance to have a chat with him there, because he just seems like so much fun, like a bundle of energy.
Oh, he is. He really is.
I don't say that as a bad thing, because he's like, every time I see an interview with him or see him do something, his entrance at TFN, was it the year before last, when he arrived late for his panel and they played CM Punk's Cult of Personality, and he came in like it was a wrestler entrance, walking in late. Yeah, Simon Furman and James Roberts, I think it was, were on stage talking about working in Transformers comics, and all of a sudden this music kicks in and Nick Roach just comes striding in. Oh, you've got to watch it. The video is on YouTube. It might be on TFN's channel. It's well worth seeing. It was very funny.
So who's the favourite people you have met? So I always think Jack Lawrence was he's just such a lovely guy, and Dave Cousins might be the best human on the planet. JP Bove's like the funniest person, I think, in the Transformers fandom, and all three of them are insanely talented and insanely generous with their time as well, aren't they? When it comes to TFN, they're like three of my favourites. What about you guys? Who have you loved meeting over the years and gone, cool, they're cool?
Graham Thompson, who was one of the first people I ever met in the fandom back in the early noughties, and who got reacquainted again since starting going to TF Nation. He's a really lovely guy, and he works really hard on his Patreon, which is going through and giving you a behind the scenes look at every issue of the Marvel Comics since the beginning. Which is coming to an end, but I know he's going to be continuing with Dreamwave and stuff like that. He's a really lovely bloke.
Yeah.
Let's check that. It's the TFUK guide, isn't it? It's Fantastic.
Well worth subscribing to on Patreon.
Oh yeah, even if just for the physical copies of things that you send you. The A to Z profiles that he produces the physical copies of characters, but never got A to Z profiles, right next to my volume 1 of the Transformers universe book.
Did you say Graham was the first person you met?
First person I met in person. So I was on the TFUK boards back in the late 90s, early 90s, and he was the first person that I met physically.
Yeah.
And then I met people like Jack and Nick and all of those.
It's an incredible coincidence because when I went to my first TFN, I had interacted with him a little bit in the groups and things and didn't know anyone. And I saw him sat at a table, said hello to him, and he invited me to sit down at the table and we had a little chat. And then he kind of introduced me to all the people that were sat with him at the table who were all lovely as well. And so he was my first member of the Transformers community at TFN and everything that I ever got to speak to as well. He is just a thoroughly nice guy.
Oh yeah, I mean, when we were at TFN Reading, he joined our group for the whole weekend, and we all became buddies, and that was great. Went out for meals, hung out with each other, checked up on each other. It was great.
What about you, Bisto?
Who do I want to meet?
Now, who have you really enjoyed?
Oh, I really enjoyed, that Nick Roach guy. I don't know if you've ever met him, but
I haven't actually. It's funny
I've had a few different commissions from him over the years, and the last one I got was as at Reading was the Galvatron, with Galvatron getting sucked off into the time warp.
I'm so glad you finished that sentence.
And
that's one for the edit. You do the best of. That's one for the edit. Mark that timestamp.
Clip that and get it on the shot.
Yeah, he was just Nick enjoyed doing it. I enjoyed what he.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, it was a really good project, and he was saying like it was such a fantastic thing to draw. I've got myself giggles now, and he was just like I've kind of topped myself now. I don't know what to commission from him next, but yeah, it was just a really good. And the fact that I'll just see him and he knows my name and everything. It's just you get that kind of
yeah.
Because I think it's more the comic book writers and artists that are kind of I more gravitate towards, because that's always been my bread and butter in the Transformers. Kind of what's engaged with me the most as a fan, as well as the toys. But obviously, it's kind of harder to kind of engage socially with the toy designers, probably because they're not as available to the UK convention scene. But the artists and the writers and everyone, I think, it's brilliant to see. And I think, John Barber, that's who we want to see as well from IDW.
John Barber. I suppose nice chatting to Dave Wallace and Billy from TFN. When you first go to their show, it obviously blows you away, and you think, oh, this is done by fans, and Dave gets up and stuff. And I remember, when we had 12 subscribers, Dave was the first one to say, "Oh, come on, have a chat." And we were like, "Oh, really?" That was a man I remember being really nervous as well when he came on. And he's just a lovely guy, isn't he? And so is Billy, and they just generally love the community. And yeah, that was brilliant having Dave on. And he came back I think it was 3 months later, and we were like, "Oh my god, we haven't fucked this up." He's actually come back on another show. He came back on those and those and those a lot of times.
He's still really proud of the fact that one of the episodes of Transformers, the show that he appeared on, was one of the highest viewed of them.
I think David Cousins got the record, didn't he? I think.
Yeah. Moff used to be very proud of one of the ones he came on, although I'm sure there were some reveals that week or something. So that might have also had something to do with it, Moff. But I'm sure
Moff's came in a lot of episodes.
That is true.
Don't look in the reflection in his glasses. You'll see things. Simon Fernand's amazing. Yeah, he's lovely. Just genuinely makes time. Doesn't need to get to chat and No people.
It's so sad because, like, Guzzy made the good point that a lot of these people you meet, and because you kind of look at you, oh wow, it's so and so, but they're just normal people. So just chat to them like normal people, and you'll get along so much better. But Simon Furman at TFN Manchester, when it was just before the doors all opening, I was having a very quick run round to have a look in the other room because I was working in the other trader hall, and bumped into him, and he asked me to take a photo of him with his stand thing that he was going to use for social media, and he posted it, and I couldn't stop me, so I put a comment on his post saying, "Well, saying I took that photo." I'm so proud of myself. Yay me! Anyway, sorry, just a little story.
It's good. Well, hopefully we'll get to see some people at TF UK Con and TFN Manchester, and then TFN Swindon. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Is it 2 Fridays? It is 2 Fridays.
2 weeks. Yeah.
So we'll see you there if you're still watching. I think it's time to wrap up the show. Listen, thank you so much, Spiderfather. Thank you so much, Bisto. Thank you so much, Andy, for coming on. Pete, we miss you. Thank you so much for joining the chat tonight. It's been really lively. Good quiz as well. Head to Transformers the Show on Facebook because we are there, and we have that 24-hour. Oh my god, I feel like it's harder than the London Marathon, and it definitely isn't. But in my head, it is.
Oh, I had an idea.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Instead of 4-play, 24-play.
You're not leaving until you've each listed 24 of the thing.
Every hour we have to list a different
it's
figure.
24 people. It's 24 people. That's all it is.
I would love to say a couple of the people who have confirmed.
It's like a marathon.
I mean, I think we can say people who have confirmed. I know there's been some asking. We will do a more official kind of reveal next week, but we're organizing things. It's hard to. Things are coming together behind the scenes, and I'm sure
you have a lot of volunteers, but it's who's going to volunteer to do the 3 a.m.
Well, this is where America helps.
America.
We have a lot of American guests coming on, which is scary because we'll be like, and it'll be like at 11 p.m. for them, or midnight, and it'll be like 6 a.m. for us. So, yeah, so some really cool American guests are going to help us through the night. Can't wait to reveal who they are. Michael Bay. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Mike.
She's coming on. That'll be amazing.
Wells.
Lennon Nimoy's coming on.
Wells. Just a skeleton in the corner. Like
the ghost of Orson Welles will be with us.
Oh, that's a great joke, Nicky. No alcohol for the whole show. No, what we're trying to do is do alcohol for the whole show.
We're really not.
Right,
because we will die.
You will die. We'll see you next week, 8 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining in tonight. Bye.
Bye.
It's time for Transformers, the show!